All right, well, hi friends, yo, welcome back to the two. Many things to talk about. Season is back, guys. Come on, now I'm excited. Now I'm excited for football. I got excited exactly 2 days ago, or actually on Sunday morning, I got excited about new season. And it's all down. First of all, smash a like, friends. Welcome back to new season. Pre-season stream was done. This is now new season. We're back to doing our weekly streams. Smash like, subscribe if you're new, close to hitting 22,000. And yes, so the thing that got me back in the mood. So I should lay context to all our viewers that in the preseason there have been, first of all, many heated discussions happening on the 442 oil money group. Mainly we'd reached such a point where we were planning to have a full-on debate about specifically Ruben Amorim. And because me and a couple of people had problems with him and were like, this guy is very sus, and the other people were like, no, he's the boss, he's amazing, Amor out and Amor in, and we were like, Amor maybe. But this Aditya Reds, if you know who he is, you know who he is. Aditya Reds is one guy who just makes these amazing Manchester United video edits. He's been doing them for years, like at least 15 years. I've been seeing his videos, and वो जो mood बना देता है, I was like, come on, Amorim, let's go. Oh my God, Kautuk is on mute. Fuck. What? Oh my God, wait. Oh shit. Oh my God. This is. Oh no, now you have audio. Shit.
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 Ah,
Sorry. Anyway, it's okay. There was not much that has been said by Kautuk so far.
nothing. Yeah, nothing life changing.
Yes, nothing life changing. But Aditya Red's edit made absolute. What a beauty he made of the entire. Come on, it's time to restart the season. Time for the rebuild. And I was like, chalo, let's go. Let's get behind the manager. Maje karte hain. And we'll get into the match. Obviously, lots of thoughts. And lots of anger also about a certain person who is there in the thumbnail of this video. Also, a great job, Glen, again with thumbnail. Well done. But yeah, where should we begin, chat? आप लोग बताओ, यूनाइटेड का बात करने का है, or should we talk about, even though as Barcelona fan I must say भारी cheating हुआ है वो गेम में. I don't know if you saw the game, but क्या तो cheating किया है. Did you see the
The
goal,
double
that
reds,
the
no?
Ferran Torres goal?
It was the Aditya double reds.
That was Aditya double reds.
Yeah.
Very bad. But good opening weekend. Lots of interesting results, lots of unexpected results as well. Particularly the Chelsea result was pretty unexpected. 0-0. You would have thought that Chelsea would have got going, but Crystal Palace also looked damn good. Have to say, looked tasty, and that decision was very strange. But first time I found out about this new rule. That did you see the goal that was disallowed for Crystal Palace?
No. What was it?
So Eze took a free kick. So there was the wall that was here. So this was the wall, and then apna, who was the player, Gehi or whoever it was, basically was pushing Caicedo away to make space for the ball to go through. But in the pushing, he came. So there was no protest by anybody for the goal. But now VAR was like, this is against the law, because in the pushing of Caicedo, he came too close to the wall. So every player has to be 1 meter away from the opposition wall when the free kick is taken. And this entire thing also, BT Dubs, was explained on PA system by the referee, because that's a new thing that's also happening in the Premier League right
Oh
now.
man.
So that was, I mean, but it's also helpful that he explained, because I was like, on what grounds have they ruled this goal out? It looked like a perfectly good goal.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
But I think I also think that this explaining to public in the ground is also going to lead to a
oh,
lot
yeah,
of
100%.
it's going to be chaos, because I mean you're lucky if the decision goes, in favor of the team that the crowd is in majority of.
Yeah.
But the day some stupid quibble happens,
No, like
and
for instance, there was the foul or the non-foul of Saliba on Cunha, which was very dodge in the United Arsenal game, and really lots of people were very surprised that was not like reviewed by VAR. Because it looked pretty clear cut and clear and obvious that he's gone through the player without touching the ball. But okay, let's talk about the big thing. Obviously, United, Arsenal. Um, Bayender, man, Bayender.
You've lost the game literally because of that
Just
keeper.
they created nothing, Arsenal. It's so
And
frustrating and it's so sad for the players. And I tweeted this and I said that we deserved so much more from that
I
performance,
agree.
but it is our own fault that we have lost because we have not bought a goalkeeper. And the
Agreed.
fact that we continue to uh, settle for this, and based on Amorim's post match, it seems like he's very happy with these three goalkeepers. Because he was doing eye rolling and all, and getting angry, saying, because all the journalists are like, so you're happy with your three goalkeepers, and he was like literal eye rolls he's done. He's like, yeah, I'm happy with my keepers. So either he's actually happy with the keepers, or he's like,
No,
bro, what do you expect me to say? Ki mera tino keeper harame hai. I mean, whatever, fuck all.
no, absolutely. And the thing is, like, this is one of those things where the board has told him, bro, aega to aega, but we can't make any promises.
But my thing is
Go,
that,
we'll,
and again, this was another fight that was being had on our group with particularly Rohit Kale and me, where I was like, bro, if Donnarumma is available for 26 million,
yeah,
why would you not be in
why
for
would you
this?
not?
I mean,
Yeah.
chalo, maybe there are factors of he doesn't want to come, but as a United fan, why would you not want Donnarumma? Like, he is such an upgrade on everything that we have.
Dude,
And
forget Donnarumma. Martinez still doesn't have a club. Why would you not go for a guy who's out of contract? Just get him for.
Martinez is out of contract?
Yes, he doesn't have
Oh.
a club right now. Emi Martinez, World Cup winner, amazing shot stopper.
But
Why?
what's the scene with him? He is at Villa. No, I think he still has one more year on his contract or something like that.
I read he's out.
No, he's just suspended.
One second, just check again.
But I mean, it's just this goalkeeper thing now is such a fundamental position, because I actually, like, if you think about it, all the teams that have been doing a rebuild, whether you look at Arsenal, whether you look at City, you look at Liverpool, all of them, the most key component that came was always the goalkeeper. Like, if you look at uh, City, when Pep came, he got Claudio Bravo, did not work, got Edison, absolute game changer. You had at Liverpool, best example. I think Liverpool is the best parallel, where they had Mignolet and Karius in a team that was progressing greatly, but then was held back by these two non-performing goalkeepers. I mean, at this point, honestly, I would take Mignolet and Karius as opposed to Onana and Binder. Let's put this as a poll in the chat. Would you take
Oh,
Mignolet, Karius? Which one is more haram?
by the way, I think having seen Bayender last season,
Hmm.
where he looked like he was, and maybe it's a confidence thing or I don't know what, but he looked like he didn't belong at this level.
Okay,
Does he
I'll
not
add
realize
one
that?
more. I'll add one more of keepers that were fairly hopeless at United. Howard and Carroll. Remember those days?
Oh,
Tim
Carroll was the
Howard
guy, the
and
ghost
Roy
goal guy,
Carroll.
right?
Yeah, ghost goal guy. Yeah. Chalo, I have put it in the chat. Please let us know. And literally, that is, even so, that was one of Fergie's probably hardest rebuilds. And those were the days where we had 4 years, I think, or 3 years without title, which were the
Yeah.
bad days of United, where we were like, oh my god, hum log fourth kaisa aaya? And the biggest problem was the Howard and Carroll wala thing, and then he went and got Van der Sar, and that season we won the
That
title.
fixed it.
Yeah, and it's the same with Liverpool. They went out, got Allison again immediately in the hunt for
UK,
the
yeah,
title.
yeah.
Ramsdale to Raya again, immediate upgrade, and that's why a lot of people talk about Chelsea title chances. Uh, I don't think they can do it with this goalkeeper Sanchez, which also is amazing to say that Chelsea have fucking 7 goalkeepers, and Sanchez is the best out of, and who they've all bought in the last 2 years, BT Dubs, and Sanchez is the best out of all of them, which is
And they
absurd.
sold one. They just
Yeah,
sold
the
one.
Petrovic, na, they sold.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Dude, so the other thing that I want to talk about this game
Hmm.
is, firstly, I think it was a much improved side, which
Oh, absolutely.
you could see that they were they were committed, like they were out to win.
Yes.
Like they weren't
As it
afraid.
should be.
Yeah, they weren't afraid. They were not cagey. They were like, bro, we're here to play and we're here to compete. And there's a desire to win, which is great
Yeah.
because the desire was missing in large stretches of like stretching all the way back to Ten Hag's second season
Yeah.
on. The desire was completely extinguished.
Yeah.
So for that to come back is great. Now the second thing that I really like, man, this Kumbueno,
Combination.
oh, that
Kumbo. This is some
I
weird
got the gist.
Bengali tongue twister.
I got the gist of that. And dude, like those two guys up front, so much more energy, intent,
And I also
drive,
like that
pace.
he tweaked the system, and which is good because he had been very stuck
What
up
was the
on his
tweak?
ways
Just
before.
explain,
The
explain.
tweak basically was that, I mean, in the team sheet, technically it said Mason Mount false nine or whatever, but in practice it really looked like it was 3-5-2, which is what we've been saying for ages, where you have three in the midfield, which I think is great. Casemiro, I also have to say, excellent. Bruno, I think, was culpable in the goal. He was very responsible for the corner that led to the goal, and especially when you know Arsenal are good from corners, like you can't do that. But chalo, theek hai, it's okay. These things happen. But the combination, Casemiro actually has, I think, now realized that, listen, I have to sit deeper. I have to do my thing. And the passing range that he gives you is very good. Ugarte, I think, is now being shown up as really, really bad.
Yeah,
Also, I have been ranting about this also for like 2-3 months. This Ugarte, no, if he takes a shot from long range, no, he should be called to the sideline and slapped immediately. Just in public, in full view of everybody, they should just call him. In fact, everybody on the bench should slap him and saying, "Tera life mein kabhi long shot has gone nowhere near the goal. Why do you insist on keeping on doing this, idiot?"
someone should go back and see which of when did he score that one goal that convinced him that I can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
There must have been something in his past which has made
Okay.
him believe that.
Onana Bayandar wins by far as worst. Although some people say Mignolet Karius were worse. But yeah, but I actually quite liked what we were doing for until the time where we switched Mount for Sheshko. I think we were really good in the game. I think every position we were fine. I think squad wise, we look good, and I genuinely mean that. We've got great options, particularly for the back three. I think they're great options. And this is with Lisandro Martinez not being fit as well. So you've got Delict and Maguire who can play that center position. You've got Yoro who can play the right side position. Delict can also switch in there. You've got Heaven, you've got Lisandro Martinez, and you've got Luke Shaw who can play. So I think very good cover. And you've
Yeah,
got Mazraoui also. Mazraoui and Dalo for the right wing back position, I think, is great.
I thought
Um,
Euro was pretty good
Very
in the
good,
game.
very good.
Yeah,
A lot of young players over there. Dorgu definitely showing his quality as well. Again, young, so decision making has leaves something to be desired. Okay, so my hot take again is that
I don't even know what thing.
this Ahmad, that wing back, I can't. I can't, bro. It's just, it does not work for me on so many levels. Just the him and Imbuemo, two left footers coming from the right, just adds no variety for me. Like Ahmad, you play him in the Imbuemo position. Him as wing back, he's a liability defensively. Like you could
Yeah,
just see Arsenal having so much more space on their left flank the moment Ahmad came on, because he just does not have the understanding of the position. So yeah, maybe if you're playing against a like chasing the game, you can bring him on and do that, but I don't think it's a sustainable solution. If you have Dalo and Mazraoui over there, I think Dalo had a great game as well. I really can't fault any United player at
yeah,
all.
dude. They like apart from that corner, I think they were pretty solid. Like they were genuinely like.
Yeah,
I agree with Amorim when he says that this match felt like you could beat anybody in the league. 100%, 100%. Cause
but
for optimism.
but this is the thing now, that we've played these kind of performances against the big teams, and then we go
It's
and
the
bottle
Choto
it
Motos.
against the Choto Moto. So I think that the real test is Fulham next week. Can you see Zubimendi and Odegaard is okay, but can you beat Emil Smith Rowe and Andreas Pereira on their day? That is the challenge.
And I also what I liked was um I haven't seen like in a long time. I haven't seen a United attack that had intent and
Yeah.
that had physicality. Like,
Yeah.
like Rasmus Højlund used to do this weird.
He acts like he's doing hold up play and then falls down.
Yes, it used to
He
be.
plays striker how Bayandar clears ball. Where he's like, I tried to punch. Foul, why no giving ref? I tried to punch, no. Why?
He cosplays as a physical striker. Like
Yeah.
he does his best impression.
Yeah.
Okay, if I just back up into this guy, if I just grind at the club, like, maybe they will think, yeah, I'm like a big strong guy.
Yeah.
But like to actually see a big strong guy like Mbuemo,
Yeah.
and then to actually see like a pacey and by the way, the intent from both those guys, like something I was thinking about. I was like, oh man, this United team runs.
Yeah. They've
Like,
got
apart
so
from
much energy. And Casemiro, chalo, sit there,
apart
don't
from
run.
Casemiro,
But that's fine. Sit there, don't run. Be smart,
apart
use your
from
brain. Yeah.
like think about this. There's four of those guys up front, right? There's Bruno who runs, there's Cunha who runs, there's Mbuemo who runs, and there's Mount who
Mount.
runs.
Yeah.
Bro, Mount has come back all the way to
Great game. I think
Saka thing that
Mount,
he did.
this was his proper first. I think this felt like his first game as a Manchester United player.
Yeah.
Very, very good performance.
Like exciting. Now, got to ask, as Sediano has mentioned, Sesko coming on thoughts.
So
6-5.
now that's the
6-5.
thing, right? Where now we're like, okay, for the first 60, 70 minutes, it looked like, chalo, hey, this is a system that looks exciting, dynamic, has balance. You've got the two guys forward. You've got your Bruno and Mount who can play a ball in behind, also press aggressively. You've got the Casemiro who's doing the simple stuff, winning the ball, laying the ball off, has the vision to switch the play. But now suddenly, if you bring Sesko in, that means you have to drop Mount, or you got to drop Bruno,
Yes.
or you got to
Yes.
drop Casemiro.
Yes.
And I think you can do it against the lesser teams, or you do it against a team that's playing a two in midfield, which there are not too many at this point. But it almost feels like now you've bought a striker that for a system
Jeopardizes the system.
that jeopardizes what has just started working for you. So it's a very weird one, this one.
I
Xerxes
agree
also
with that.
works in
Because
those
something,
situations.
based on what I saw, I wouldn't drop Mount.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Like he felt like he was all over the pitch in the best way.
Yeah, no, and I think so in this system is sort of the best use of the players that we have, in the sense that, okay, Bruno's playing a little, like you've got Casemiro at the base, you've got Bruno who's able to get forward, you got Mount who's able to get forward. If you want to rotate, you can have a Menu who'll come in and play that similar profile of the Mount or the Bruno position. Ugarte, I suppose, is supposed to come in and fill in for
Okay,
the
but
Casemiro role.
Azim, do you think that despite everything, United still feel a little lacking in depth? Because when I was thinking of who's
In a
coming
couple
on,
of
what's happening,
positions,
है ना,
yes.
थोड़ा ऐसा लगता है यार कि
See, left wing back is
Sorry,
obviously a problem. If Dorgu gets injured, then straight you're talking about 18-year-old, never played in Premier League, Diogo Leon.
Heaven.
No. Left wing back is Leon. We signed
Diego
Diego
Leon,
Leon. Yeah, who
Who
looked
said
all
that
right.
I'm
He's like, I'm
going
gonna
to
kill it in preseason. And he gave one assist by mistake, so I suppose that classifies as killing it.
Okay, the other so many
Oh
positions.
yeah, Shaw hai. I forgot about Shaw.
Shaw.
I don't see Shaw as a guy who runs up and down anymore. I'm like, Shaw, पीछे
Because
रहता
for
है.
all these seasons, you've hardly seen Shaw.
Exactly. That is true. Yeah, it's like that's how it's true. I just forgot that Luke Shaw plays left wing back.
Yeah. Shaw
wild.
plays hospital bed. That's what Shaw plays. That's his main position.
Yeah. So I suppose, see, the fact that we're not playing in Europe and we're pretty much playing a game a week is fine, unless you have like some major injury crisis. I feel the lack of depth is, ugh. I think it's fine. Up top you have technically the four forwards, which is Cunha, Mbeumo,
That's
Sesko,
sorted.
and Xerxes.
That's
You've got
sorted.
Ahmad also who can come in and play in that position. Mount can also move up into that position. So you got plenty of variety in those places. But yeah,
Okay,
CDM, I think you need one dynamic type.
One Baleba you need.
Baleba, I mean, the thing is that this 120 million for unproven midfielder, like how how Chelsea buy midfielders कि चलो एक सीजन अच्छा खेला है तो डाल देते 120 मिलियन का
तो
बिड.
ब्राइटन का स्काउटिंग टीम को क्या ब्रीफ मिलता है? लाइक यू जस्ट फाइंड वन सीडीएम हु वी कैन सेल फॉर 100 million in 2 years. Like, is
Yeah.
that the brief?
I
Just
think
find
now
one.
they have one supercomputer that does all the simulations. That does like 500,000 universes of Football Manager, and they're like in the how they had the in the Avengers wala thing. Now that out
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
5 million outcomes, there are only two in which we win.
Baleba.
Baleba is that one. Baleba and Moises Caicedo are the two universes that they have.
Bro, they have, like, I think at some point, they'll look back and they'll be like, thanks to these two CDMs, we built our entire stadium, paid for our staff, gave salaries, kids went to school, the Greater Brighton area got developed.
Yeah. Oh, but there is a valid point raised over here, which is what happens during African Cup of Nations जब ये पूरा गायब होने वाला है. Mbemo gone, Ahmad gone, so straight you're down to who else?
So,
Africa
something?
is
Once
Mazraoui
again,
also gone in
yes,
African Cup of Nations? Yes.
yes, no, Morocco.
Yeah, Onana gone, which is great. Please, I think there should be he should always be sent for
Oh,
African
but
Cup of
Azim,
Nations.
Onana gone, but Binder says hi.
Oh no.
But wait.
Can we register Bayandar to Africa? Come
Azim,
on, this time for Africa.
Azim, the question I want to ask you is, do you think it is really important in the modern era to build a squad keeping every tournament in mind?
Yeah.
You have to be like, देख ये साल में ये player जाने वाला है,
Yeah.
ये साल में ये player, ये साल में ये.
Yeah, because there's Club World Cup that will happen now. But the Club World Cup now is every 4 years, is it not? It doesn't happen in the
Yeah.
middle of the season, which is good,
Yeah,
I guess.
which is good.
But yeah, AFCON and और क्या होता है in the middle of the season?
Don't
वही होता है ना?
Copa Libertadores, when does that happen? Happen mid-season.
हाँ.
Every year it happens, so Copa.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I think it does.
It is the
Yeah.
Messi Trophy Yojana, dude.
Yeah. AFCON ही है. Well, that's the only one. But
Asia
man, what to do about this keeper situation, man? Seriously, it's reached a point where we've had rumors of De Gea back to United happening. It's reached that point now. Guys,
By the way,
anybody, yaar.
Side note, when you guys played Fiorentina, he had put out a video.
Yeah, I think Aditya Reds puts out his videos also.
No, so he had put out a video where he was just talking to camera, saying some bantering with Bruno, some shit he was doing. But the thing that stuck out for me was how long his face was.
Yeah, it is.
Bro, his face was the entire 16:9 ratio. Like, it was the full frame was just De Gea's face. No wonder he has to stop shit. Yeah. Half the things is just his face covering the. It's crazy.
Yeah, we really need I don't know what keepers are available in the market. See all this Lemons, Bimins and all. मतलब क्या Royal Antwerp क्या club है यार? What is a Royal Antwerp? We used to send our players to develop at Royal Antwerp. Now we are signing their goalkeeper. मतलब क्या दिन हो गया?
Their goalkeeper you're signing?
Apparently we've been linked with some Lemons or whatever the fuck his name is.
Bro, please don't sign a guy called Lemon, please.
Yeah, just like when life gives you lemons, go for Donnarumma, guys, please. Please.
Wait, who else? Who else could you?
See, Dean Henderson ka a lot of people have mentioned in the chat, but Dean Henderson ka scene tha na, where he was apparently disruptive and he was leaking team sheets and all of that. Basically, not team sheets, but he was leaking information to journalists from the dressing room. He was one of the guys. Because yeah, Henderson was a fantastic goalkeeper and he was homegrown as well. So it's very annoying that we had to get rid of him. But yeah, I don't know.
Wait, I'm going to help you out. I think there are a few options in goal.
Oh, so are you going with AI?
No, wait, I'll tell you. There's a guy I know. He was in Bayern. Young goalkeeper. Wait, his name is. You need to get Jonas Urbig. You need to get him when he's still small, because when he becomes Urbig, you will not be able to afford him. You take it in writing today. Today, Azim, when strike while the prices are low, get in the ground floor.
This is
Don't
not how
waste
Manchester
time.
United works. We wait for a player to get to peak valuation, then we give an offer. ऐसा थोड़ी है.
Just Jonas Urbigit. Just put all in. Just say, call him. Just say, hey man, तू क्या कर रहा है Bayern में? छोड़ ना.
I don't know. But given the press
See, as
conference,
long as there is a Manuel Neuer, you will not be the automatic pick. So
wow,
why don't you?
you will
Why don't
Neuer
you
be the automatic pick.
automatic pick?
Yes.
So just come. Just
Guys, people are saying Lindegaard and all. Guys, please. Actually, yeah, we've seen Anders Lindegaard also. Fuck. Man.
you can
But
take Andre Lunin.
yeah, sure, I'll take care. This Ortega is also available, yaar, City ka keeper. We could go for him, but City ka hai. But I don't even care. At this point, मैं कोई भी लेगा यार. Please हका लो ये दोनों को.
Guys, I
But he's
promise
been
you.
very staunchly defending. Huh? He was like getting very aggro and giving journalists the eyes and all, saying, "Oh, you remember last time how he made all the big saves," which is true also. Like this Bhayandar made crazy saves against Arsenal. But
Yeah.
I mean, the screening that we had watched together, the one where
Yeah,
he had
yeah,
kept
yeah,
us
yeah.
in the game after the
That's,
red card and all.
that's true. That's true. Yeah,
So
he's yeah.
that's the thing. He's had that one game and he saved the penalty, but he just looks so dodgy, bro, on the ball.
Shaky
And
hair.
like just this basic stuff. Like if you are that big, just learn to punch the ball properly, man. Like if you just for comparison, you would have seen that ball that Bruno put in, where Raya punched it away, and where he was pretty much under the same pressure from Delict, and just how convincing he was with punching that ball away, despite Delict being like literally all over him. And this Bhinder before only has done this thing, oh, मेरा हाथ पे हाथ लगाया तो foul है. नहीं, bro, just fucking clear people out.
You know, by the way, who else you can go for? Lucas Chevalier.
He just
He's
signed, no, for PSG.
very
That's why they're getting rid of
Oh,
Donnarumma.
oh, sorry.
Chevalier was my ultimate team keeper for last year.
Yeah, no, then sorry. By the way, I feel so bad for Donnarumma because Luis Enrique also just came out and said, "Oh, you really like this." Yeah, guys, football.
Oh, wow, what a collab. Oh, my God.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go, confirmed.
Yeah, Sumuki is just saying goalpost.
Penalty.
Penalty. Yeah, that's all correct. All these, you're in the right zone.
Goldberg.
Yes.
Just
Goldberg.
don't say Goldberg.
I think Goldbridge. ठीक है, fine.
Goldbridge.
Gold.
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
No. Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Boo.
that's what I'm saying. Liverpool, boo.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. I'm going to say Manchester. Say the next word that comes to your mind. Manchester.
Manchester. United.
United.
Yes.
There we
Come
go.
on, here we go. That's what we
Very
want.
Perfect.
good. Guys, I'm a big fan of Virat Kohli. Bye. See you.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay.
But
Wow.
yeah,
What
what a
cameo.
collab. What a collab. This is the ultimate cameo. Sumuki adding more to this stream than Bhinder did to United's performance.
Okay. So wait, where were we? What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I feel bad for Donnarumma because this guy just what's his name? Luis
Chevalier.
Enrique. No,
Uh-huh.
Luis Enrique just comes out and says, "Listen, he's a great keeper, but I told him he's amazing. I told him, but he's not amazing for this team." I told
Acha,
him.
like that.
He said it, bro. So
Why Amorim can't say this? क्यों ना भाई बमाए तू क्या
you know
best
what
है, but-
happens is the minute you win one Champions League, na, then you can tell the truth to everybody. Then you can call them and be like, "You hate you. Don't show your face for tomorrow." Like you can just straight up, you not required. Like until then you have
That
to
is
be humble.
no, that is okay. Amorim though does this after losing Europa League final. So, hey, Garnacho, you fuck off. Now I want to see your face again.
Bro, I got it out. Let's
Let's talk
spend 2
about the
minutes.
bomb squad.
A bomb squad. Gonna talk about two of these fellas. One is Rasmus Højlund. Why do you think he didn't work out? And the second is because I feel like there is a player there. There is a player there. Now where he is, I don't know.
It's
but there is somewhere.
mentality mainly.
Mainly, na?
It's mainly just that. I think it's a player who just hasn't realized that the league that he's in is not where he was before. And it's not the Italian league or it's not fucking Danish football where you're going to get a get a foul for like basic contact or whatever. And I think he w- w- just physically hasn't been good enough. Like he has the physique, but he doesn't have the strength. You know what I mean? Like he looks कि एकदम मस्त built आदमी है, but has no practical application to that strength.
and
And
and I also think he puts like the wrong emphasis. Like he puts the wrong part of his body in the thing, so he always like
no,
topples
and
over.
also I think the thing that's frustrating, like about him, and probably frustrates the players and the coaches, is just how much he cries when the ball is not passed to him. Like he just does this entire going and kicking the goal post and
Yeah,
shouting and screaming. We don't need that energy. Just get on with your job. If first of all, if nobody is passing to you, you should know this in football, guys, at any level. If nobody is passing ball to you, it's because you are not good enough. Please know this. And if
wise words,
yeah,
wise
just
words.
accept that you have to get better. Once in a while, you'll get the ball, do something nice, simple, earn the trust of people
No,
before
no, yeah,
asking for the ball.
you're absolutely right. Like I've played in so many games where, it's that moment where I am wide open,
Yeah, yeah.
wide open. There's
And
nobody
there's
around. But like there's nobody, right? And I've got both my hands up. I'm yelling at the guy who has the ball. The guy who has the ball has looked at me, seen I am wide open, and then turned away. That's the first sign.
yeah,
And the only sign, honestly.
yeah. So yeah, so I think him having to go Garnacho. I feel very sad about how the Garnacho thing played out. Uh, because again, I feel that these are young, talented players. Garnacho specifically, Hoyland, I have not that much sympathy for because he's not done much. Garnacho has performed and he has given us big moments. And obviously, I think he felt like he was not treated well and was left out of the Europa League. Which, I mean, I get it. Him crying and saying that I've been played all throughout. It's a bit much for him to say it, but also
Wait, he
like
said I've been played all throughout.
no, so when we lost the Europa League, he said that I played all the matches, but now suddenly
Oh,
I don't start. He said this in the interview.
yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, Suraj Mustafi says Garnacho is not made for the system. I would say if you're doing this 3-5-2 system, I think he's ideal for the because you don't want him, you want him as the guy running in behind. Because that's where he creates the chaos. But he gets done. He's going to be going. He's probably going to go to Chelsea. I'm so glad Chelsea could not score a goal because now they'll be like, yes, yes, Garnacho we need and 40 million we will get. So
No, and what I feel also, by the way, about uh, Garnacho is that I think that skills alone does not a top professional make. I think there is character and all of that stuff, the mentality essentially, which
I
is
agree, but I think he was always a hard worker because on the pitch, I don't think you could ever question कि ये भागता नहीं है and he doesn't put in
no,
enough effort. But yeah, I mean, it is the character stuff and like realizing that you're a part of the team and you have to keep your mouth shut at some times and know when to
no, and
speak and know when not to.
I feel like every player, every single player, including Ronaldo and all these Messis and everyone, right? You go through that, especially when you're breaking into a squad, right? So okay, here's sorry, just to go one step back. You cannot at the age of 20 think that you are Ronaldo at 35.
Yeah.
So it starts with that. Like, so you have to accept that you're going to be dropped sometimes if you suck and you're going to learn and all of that stuff. And you got to have that sort of trajectory to be like, okay, I'm becoming a player and not that I've already become a player. You know what I mean? Does this
Yeah.
make sense?
But
Uh,
there were apparently, I don't know what was the entire thing of Garnacho's brother apparently also leaked lineups. So that
yeah,
was another part of it.
yeah.
But
He did
again,
this
was
on
this?
stream. Yeah. We
Hmm.
spoke about it where I forget his brother's name. He was he used to run a handle.
Roberto Garnacho, I think.
Roberto. He used to run a handle on Twitter.
Because
And this handle
I love.
miraculously used to have the exact team sheet every single week. And they used to put it out like one day in advance. कि ये होने वाला है. And people are like, भाई, तू Paul the Octopus तो है नहीं, तो कहाँ से आ रहा है तेरे को information? Then they found out, oh, this dumb fuck, he had put the information that this handle is being run by Roberto in the
Ah,
caption. And then so they were just like, hey man,
but I love that right now. So I was searching for Garnacho brother leaked lineups true. And then it took me to a Reddit from 4 days ago which is some Chelsea fan asking, "Did Garnacho's brother actually leak your lineups?" And all the comments are not true, bro. Please buy Garnacho. Alejandro is an angel. He'd never do that. No, it was Paul Pogba. Garnacho doesn't have a brother. Wait for no, it was Paul Pogba. Garnacho doesn't have a brother. His only family is football. It was actually about Weghorst. Garnacho would never. He's a delightful
Brilliant.
young man and would never do such a thing. I will even drive him to meet her family as long as he can stay over.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Here's the other thing I want to talk about. Gyökeres. Bro, that guy did not look like the prince that was promised at all.
Wait. So there is a super chat that describes this perfectly. Hold on. Raindrop Boy says Gyökeres is truly a believable player. His ball striking ability is from this world. The streets will forget him. Truly stoppable on his day. Excellent, Raindrop Boy. Well done.
Arey, chats. Too good.
Yes.
But he looked very out of it. And
Of course, I mean, first game at this level. Again, don't forget he has flopped at Premier League level before, so he comes with that
When?
trauma. Plus,
which
he has
which
played at in Premier League.
no, he was at Coventry.
Hi, but the English football.
Haan,
Wait,
English football.
Gyökeres, didn't he play in the Premier League or wasn't he at a Premier League team at some point?
Is that Brighton? or
Swansea,
Brighton?
Swansea.
Yeah.
Yeah, Swansea, and he was also at Brighton and never played. But was Swansea in the Premier League when he played?
So
Can anyone confirm?
he's been at several Premier League stadiums, is what we are gathering at this point.
Yes. At minimum, I think we can say that. He has visited many Premier League stadiums. But then so has Kautuk. So should Kautuk be the striker for Arsenal? Is this the base qualification? Kautuk, can you do this? Because I think that just seals the deal if you can. Great, there you go. Kautuk to tell Fabrizio now. Kautuk to Arsenal, rumors confirmed. Here we go.
Bro, but he was like, there was zero threat from Gyökeres, honestly. Like, in
I
that
mean, he
whole-
looked okay physical. The thing is that Arsenal in general had no threat. I mean, Saka
threat.
didn't look like he was doing much. Martinelli didn't. And United's defense looked very solid. I think Delict, all three had a great game.
No, and the thing is that the reason why it's jarring is because Arsenal didn't have a threat last season, and they bought Gyökeres to have a threat. But with Gyökeres also, they don't have a threat. So then, when will they have threat?
Yes.
Is it just going to be like one set piece after another until they win the league? Is this it?
That's
is this
it.
the plan?
They're going to be like that. What was that one, the rival team of Chicago Bulls that used to play Ekdam Haram basketball? The Pistons. That's how they're going to be. Just they're going to elbow everybody and just be physical.
Bro, I think it would be an amazing stat. Honestly, truly, mind-blowing stat if somehow Arsenal win the entire Premier League just through corners. Every game 1-0 and every game through a corner. Every game 1-0. That's it.
Football Manager challenge this is.
It is because they have such insane creativity in corners, dude. कभी-कभी सब लोग out of the D खड़े होते हैं. कभी-कभी they're all on the line. Sometimes they're half in, half out. Sometimes it's outswinger, in-swinger. The amount of combinations they've come up with, it's mind-blowing.
Oh, dude. By the way, so just on a complete tangent, did you see? I don't know if he got sent off, but I think he did. That the striker for Mallorca who got sent off, Vedat Muriqi, looks like such a absolute gang lord. Has anyone seen him? He looks like as a abhi, just as a from one gang den he has come and decided to play football. Looks like that classic target man striker who's going to score 4 goals a season.
Yeah.
And just be there for criminal intimidation purposes.
He's like what if Andy Carroll
Oh yes.
was on a lot of meth for a long time.
Andy Carroll was on meth, went to jail for 5 years, then came out. It's Andy Carroll meets Diogo Costa. That's correct. That's what it is.
Daegu.
Yeah, just search
Uh,
Vedat Muriqi. Vedatmuriqi.
Vedant Muriki.
Vedant Muriqi.
Uh,
Okay, let's get some super chats and then we'll move on to talk about other stuff. We have 1,000 watching, 300 likes, guys. Come on, smash those likeses.
want to talk about
Uh,
Tijani.
oh, dude, Tijani, yaar. For 1.5 years, I said one Tijani I want at my club. He's so good, yaar, Tijani.
He went to the wrong Manchester. Yeah.
Yaar,
No,
it's
and it's
one of those. I
criminal.
feel
Yeah.
very sad that Tijani
He's,
is on the wrong side of Manchester.
how this Manchester City just gets these 46 million signings who just are.
Tijani and Cherki both I wanted, yaar. But this fucking City just steals. Why you want to go to City, yaar? What is there? उनका स्टेडियम नहीं भरता है. क्या तुम लोगों को पेप बॉल खेलने का है? हालैंड ही आके मारने वाला है सब गोल. क्यों?
No, I
छोड़ो
think
ना.
you know what I think happens, Azim. I think that all these young footballers they all play FIFA,
Yeah.
and
I
whichever
see
team,
5-star rated.
yeah, they're
They're
like
like, I
okay,
want to go
chal idhar.
PSG, Manchester City, and Liverpool.
Chelsea, Liverpool.
Yeah. Chelsea is still, I wouldn't say 5-star rated on
But it's
this thing.
wild, dude. They've got Hato also. They've got Esteva also. They've got like, how do they keep luring in young talent?
Also, what a great name for a defender, na Hato.
Hato.
सीधा striker को बोलो Hato. Man,
But
but
we
this
should talk about
is
this also. Okay, the fact that the champions of the world could not get a result against Brighton, no?
Spurs. Oh, champions of the world are who now?
Chelsea.
Chelsea are the champions of the world?
They won the Club World Cup. No?
Oh yeah, correct. Fuck. What a lifetime ago that was.
Crystal Palace, sorry, not.
But Crystal Palace also damn good team. Crystal Palace were creating great chances also, by the way. This Oliver Glasner is a true goat.
Yeah.
Very, very good. And considering they barely signed anybody, Crystal Palace, and now unka Eze bhi jaane wala hai. But I think what the
Oh, fuck. Before that, we forgot. Crystal Palace are also the Community Shield
Yes.
winners.
yes. Glasner
Arre.
ball is real.
That's what is real.
Now we're being linked with Wharton, no? Yeah, Guehi and Eze are gonna go, but I suppose they're waiting to sell these players and then they'll buy whatever mal is left in the market. So yeah, I think Kudus also very good signing for Spurs. Spurs had a great game. Won 3-0. Richarlison, did you see the goal he scored? And the
No.
assist from Kudus. Goal of the month though, for sure. That is the overhead kick and great skill and cross from Kudus.
Dude, this Richarlison always has like a game where it feels like this guy is a real striker.
Brazilian. Oh.
And then for the remaining 10-15 games that follow this thing,
Yeah.
he's a straight up pigeon. Like there's no contribution whatsoever.
Yeah, which is why you have one Solanke also. Because I
One
think
Solanke.
both Solanke and Richarlison are like that, where they're going to blow hot and then immediately blow super cold for a while. So I think it's good to
Yeah.
have them in rotation. Son is also gone, by the way. That's also
Yeah, Son is gone.
end of an era. What a great player and one of the. I mean, obviously didn't win anything apart from the Europa League last year, but have to say one of the most fun and dynamic players in the Premier League over the last decade.
Fun and dynamic, and also like I don't know how to describe it, but he had a very nice personality. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He was just
He was just so likable.
likable guy. He was just like you felt happy to see him, and he felt happy to be
Yes.
there. It was just happiness.
Yes.
Fun
As
guy.
Aman in chat says, Premier League ka beta, Son.
Yes.
Agreed. But yeah, Thomas Frank is coming and playing Frank ball, or whatever that is. Sunderland, by the way, Sunderland 3-0
3-0 Sunderland, yeah.
coming in. I think Brentford are gonna struggle this season, huh? Because Frank is gone, Mbuemo is gone. Looks like Wissa will also go to Newcastle at some point. Once this Isak situation is damn bad, huh?
Isak we should talk about.
Yeah.
100%. Do you remember, like, I'm vaguely recollect people throwing tantrums to move? Who do you remember players who did this?
My favorite of all time was Peter Odemwingie. Do you know Peter Odemwingie? Do you know the story of Peter Odemwingie?
Tell again.
So
I vaguely remember this.
I don't know. I don't remember which clubs it was between. I think it was between Stoke and West Brom. I don't know which side he was going from where. But he was so convinced that the transfer was going to happen. He drove to the new club and was waiting there saying, guys, मैं medical के लिए आ गया है. And they're like, sorry, तेरा नहीं हो रहा है. It's my favorite. Also, just what a memorable name, Peter Odemwingie.
Yeah. I'm just looking up. Chat, if you can remember any players.
West Brom to QPR, that's what it was.
Who-
Who else has been crying for
that's what I was
transfers? Sancho, though, of course, the Sancho is still at United. Yeah. Now it's reached a point where all these clubs are doing all they are doing loan with obligation to buy, and then at the end they're like, चलो ठीक है, obligation है, आप ले लो 5 million वापस ले लो. I think we're going to recover Sancho costs by just loan cancellation fees at this point.
Yeah. Dimitri Payet apparently.
Paye was one, yeah. Nabil Fakir to Liverpool failed. Arey dude, there was the David De Gea to Real Madrid where we didn't send the fax papers.
No, but that was not. I mean, like he was throwing a tantrum, but he wasn't holding hostage. You know what I mean? Like he.
No, that we screwed him. We only
correct.
were like, हाँ भेज दे, आप जाओ, आप Madrid जाओ, medical claim. Like fax papers ही नहीं आया.
Listen to this. So there was a guy called Saido Berahino. Okay, so
Berahino, yeah.
Berahino, sorry.
Yeah.
He was a player for West Brom. He wanted to move to Tottenham. Okay, but it failed on the deadline.
Yes.
So he tweeted out saying, "Sad how I can't say exactly how the club has treated me, but I can officially say I will never play."
Yeah, but I think this Isak thing is pretty unprofessional, man. Like, I get it. You want to go to Liverpool, but why do you sign these contracts for 5 years if you are like, I'm gonna have to move in 1 year anyway? And also, I think somebody on Overlap, I think they were talking about it, and I think Roy Keane or Neville or one of those said that he shouldn't be mad at Newcastle. He should be angry with his agents for not having a buyout clause in his contract.
Yeah.
Which I think now all contracts should just have the buyout clause where everybody agrees कि चलो ठीक है हम लोग को 100 million मिलने वाला है तो निकलो यहाँ से. The same with Cunha. We matched the clause, got him, job done, easy.
Job done. Correct. And like if you really believe in the player and the player really believes in you, have a really high buyout clause.
Yeah, I mean, how many times Messi had a 1 billion buyout clause in his contract for ages at Barcelona?
This Jamal also has, I think, 1 billion or something like that.
Yeah.
Zidane to Blackburn Rovers. This is true.
What?
by the way. This is true. He was about to sign for Blackburn Rovers.
Acha, back in the day when Blackburn was a thing.
Yeah. And what history would that look like, man? Oh, it's one of the best what-ifs in football.
Oh yeah. Can't even imagine Zidane wearing that white and blue jersey.
And then doing pirouettes.
Passing the ball to Robbie Savage. Was Robbie Savage? I don't know why I just said. No. Passing the ball to...
I know who. Ready?
Okay.
Morten Gamst
Pedersen. Yes. The streets remember. Morten Gamst Pedersen and who were Blackburn?
And David Bentley.
David Bentley and was Gustavo Poyet also at Blackburn Rovers?
Yeah. I can't
Gustavo
remember.
Poyet. Sounds like he looks like I have seen him in a Blackburn Rovers.
Salgado.
No, I've seen him in Tottenham Hotspur already.
Michel Salgado played for Blackburn? No.
Blackburn Rovers famous players. Come on, it's time for trip to memory. Damien Duff.
Duff.
The absolute legend. Wait for it. Absolute legend of FPL and just general Premier League for like 1 or 2 seasons. David Dunn.
Whoa.
Do you remember David Dunn?
David Dunn. By the way, whoever said Salgado, well done.
Salgado.
Michel Salgado transferred from Real Madrid to Blackburn Rovers and he was there for a good 3 seasons. So it's not even like,
Wow.
Aaya gaya, bro. He was
Yeah.
there.
There was, but what days they were. Roque Santa Cruz, yes, had that one great season at this thing. Steven Reed, that's the guy who I thought was Gustavo Poet. Steven Reed was there for ages.
Poor Cran.
Lucas Neal was there for a while. Ryan Nelson, also from New Zealand, was there. Tugai was there. Tugai, Kerimoglu.
Who's this guy?
He was on Turkish player. Tugay Kerimoglu. He had scored one random long range goal once upon a time.
Bro, there are so many of these players you just remember.
Hey,
for
yes,
that-
Robbie Savage was in Blackburn. Fuck yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember correctly. Yes. He played Blackburn Rovers 3 seasons. Along
Alan
with
Shearer.
Morten Games Pedersen.
Whoa. Which other podcast is taking you down to Blackburn Rovers and finding out
Abhi
that...
to Bolton Wanderers baki hai. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Ashutosh, is this Maradona to Sheffield United real? Because I'll believe anything at this point.
Graham Lesso, well found. Well found.
Hey man, this is absolutely true. Diego Maradona nearly signed for Sheffield United in 1978.
God
A
damn.
deal was reportedly agreed for £400,000, but the club chairman John Haslam deemed the 18-year-old Argentinian not worth the price.
Oh no.
That's a great what if.
Oh shit, imagine Maradona coming and playing in Premier League and then doing Hand of God.
And then walloping Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh man. Okay, smash likes, friends, if you're enjoying. We'll go through some super chats. I'm gonna check in. Which system should I check in? Viewer activity mein check kar lete hain. Yes. Okay, so we have Yajur, who said early on, he said another season, another vibes session. Ketan Gada, who's our Oil Money member, says football is back and so are Azim's rants. Love it. Joga Bonito. Ketan is, of course, our resident Liverpool fan. One of a few in our Oil Money group. Thank you to Varun for joining Oil Money. Also, by the way, let me quickly take this as an opportunity to remind you about the members fantasy Premier League leagues that we have. So if you have a membership of first team regular and above, there is a members league for you. The prize, as we have been doing for the last couple of seasons, is that you get to win a jersey of your choice if you win the league at the end of the season. And the runners up, earlier we've been doing athletic subscriptions. This year we're going to do Football Manager 26 or whatever is the latest release of Football Manager. You will win that at the end of the season. And for the Oil Money League, also we have a separate Oil Money FPL League, which is a cash league. Currently, the prize pool, winner take all prize is currently 7,000. But if we get more Oil Money members, we will increase the prize pool as well for that. And it's good fun, lots of banter. We have to plan our Oil Money catch-up call soon. On the topic of prizes also, there is a Tanushri Chatterjee. If you are watching, Tanushri, you had emailed to claim your prize for winning the cup last season or third place, but your iCloud or whatever email ka thing is full and my emails are not going to you. So please delete some emails and then reply back to me.
Wow. Also, Azim, sorry. I just need to bring your attention to some of these amazing almost transfers.
Okay.
Okay, so we saw Zidane to Blackburn and Diego Maradona to Sheffield. And now I give you Eusebio to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Wow.
Before Benfica
Eusebio.
secured him, Eusebio. Wolves had talks to bring Eusebio to England. Issues with work permits prevented this from happening. After that, we have Robert Lewandowski to Blackburn.
Are.
Blackburn had agreed a fee and flights were also booked. But
Then?
you will not believe what happened. History was altered when that volcano erupted in Iceland. Remember that?
Oh, yes.
Bro, his flight got cancelled.
Oh, shit.
And so he went to Dortmund.
Oh.
Can
So
you
wait,
imagine?
Blackburn were in the Premier League at that time?
This was 2010.
I think Blackburn possibly were in the Premier League at that time. Wow.
Can you believe if Robert Lewandowski? So Blackburn has had Zidane almost join. they've had Lewandowski almost join. So they have an amazing scouting department. Terrible luck. So basically, keeps me
Terrible
informed.
luck, terrible travel agent.
Terrible travel agent. And lastly, the last two, Rivaldo to Bolton Wanderers.
But I think that must have been like late stage career.
Yes, and Sam Allardyce tried to bring him.
Oh, Big Sam playing Rivaldo would have been great.
Rivaldo even admitted he considered it. You know, like the way you admit to like
Yeah.
crimes and felony.
Hey, but Big
Um,
Sam actually under was it? Yeah, Sam was Blackburn Rovers, was it not? Or was he also at Bolton Wanderers?
Bolton.
Who was at
And
Bolton?
then
Because when
Newcastle.
they got promoted to no, sorry, that was Fulham. That also got promoted. Louis Saha. Because Bolton, I remember there was a time where they were actually doing pretty well when they had Anelka. They had who was that other forward they had? But there was a time where they were like competing for like 6th, 7th and all. And then just completely fell away.
Fell off.
Yeah.
And the last one in this list, Gerd Muller to Watford,
Wow.
late 1970s.
God damn.
His Bayern days were ending, so Watford put in a cheeky transfer request. And unfortunately, Gerd Muller decided to go to America instead.
Which was the one where Arsene Wenger had put in £1 ka bid or whatever it was?
Oh yeah, who did he put it in for?
Or something. It was there was a rumor that there was a player that had a particular buyout clause, and he put that amount plus one ka bid. Was it Suarez? I think Suarez. That's what people are saying. 40 million plus one.
Plus one.
Shagun. For good
Technically,
luck.
it's more. Technically, it's more.
Yeah. But interesting. Okay. Continuing with super chats. Then we have Anga Chawla. Varun, who's our new Oil Money member, please send us an email gaming.442@gmail.com and we shall add you to the Telegram group. Anga Chawla says, मुझे लगता है Diego Simeone का खेल खत्म है. What do you think about this? What's happening? Atletico looks like they've signed. Also, they've classic Atletico signing. Raspadori. He has the teeth of an Atletico player. You just see that announcement and you see that smile and those sharp canines. You're like, yeah, Atletico mein khelega. Ye kaatega char log ko. He just has that vibe to him.
I think, yeah, I mean, they might run out of patience if he has another like a bad season, and they're off to not a great start.
Okay, what is a bad season for Atletico Madrid?
If they're not competing for the league till the very end, if they're not like causing huge
in the conversation.
problems.
So third place, 15 points behind of the lead is a bad season or an okay season?
No, it's not a great. Yeah, so it's not a great season. And the thing is, here's the thing, right? In lieu of winning trophies, you at least then go like, hey, I play attractive football.
He plays prison football.
He's just got criminals on the pitch.
Who have they signed? Atletico signings this season. Madrid signings 2025. Raspadori, Santiago Moreno, David Hanko, and Mark Pubil they have signed.
Yeah, there's no statement signings.
Raspadori is as much as close to statement as it comes, but he also was not first choice at Napoli.
Yeah, and so like I think it's the thing is like the question is really this. Now, what happens is that because he's been at the club for so long, the club has now become fully molded in his image. I can't even remember the Atletico that.
Yeah, I don't ever. Yeah, that's true.
Like he is just the history of Atletico at this point. And they weren't that great before him. So he's actually added some steel into the frame. But having said that, like maybe you go like, okay, we need a refresh, but that refresh would entail giving it 3-4 years and flushing out all the Simeone out of the system.
Yeah.
Like he's like Venom, dude. He's like that symbiote who's just grabbed Atletico and then just
just become like it's like all the tattoos that the players have are actually that symbiotic venom.
Yeah.
Flowing through them.
It's Simeone. just there. And in fact, like I feel like he's going to haunt that club. Like you sack him, and you'll just see a faint outline of a man in a black suit
Yeah.
hitting at players.
It's like that guy hanging around. It's a gaming reference for people
Actually,
who get it.
Alex Baena is a statement sign. Baena is pretty good.
Bye now. But yeah, to complete the thought, he's like that. If you played Half-Life 2, there would be that guy who'd be hanging around in different places. I forgot his name. But he's like that guy. Okay, then we have toxic United fans saying the better team lost. How's the foul on Cunha not a penalty? There is progress. I agree. I would have to agree. There is progress, and how is it not a foul? Both counts agreed.
By the way, I must tell you that Alex Baena is again a
Criminal?
superb criminal player. Superb. You know who he has had a fight with? Fede
Okay.
Valverde.
Oh, you don't do that.
A man who like never does anything has assaulted Baena in the parking lot.
Oh, wow, in a parking lot.
Yeah, bro.
Whoa.
Full Royal Rumble was going on. He sued Valverde and like a bunch of shit happened. But classic,
Can't wait for this Madrid derby now.
Oof, bro. Now imagine this was Baena without the expert guidance of
Yes.
Simeone. Now with the bad influence, just the peer pressure coming. Hey,
This is like Breaking Bad.
yeah.
This is Jesse Pinkman.
No, Baena is gonna flourish. He's gonna
Okay.
Sorry, where were we?
Then we have Amik Mukhopadhyay who says unpopular opinion, Mbemo, Seshko, Cunha to score less than 10 goals each. Ekitike top scorer this season. Van Dijk no longer best defender. Okay. Let's talk about Liverpool then on that topic. Very watchable game.
You mean
of football.
Community Shield losers Liverpool?
Community Shield losers Liverpool. It's over.
No need
Slot
for
ball.
that.
But yeah, Ekitike looked good. Great start for him.
He's so sharp, dude. That guy, like
Very
just
sharp.
small passes they were doing in the box that looked so good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But yeah, I think Wirtz was he's gonna take a while to adapt. I think you could just see from the start that he's gonna have to get used to the physicality, as a lot of these silky players have to do. Like
As in,
very.
Ram
Wait,
has
people are saying stream dead. Why?
Huh? What?
Stream dead.
No, stream seems very alive.
Stream very alive, friends. Refresh maro.
Why? What happened? Nah. Carl Malone.
Stream is okay.
Stream is okay. Okay. Ram has said Florian Havertz.
Oh shit. Interesting. I don't think it'd be that bad.
Can't
So
be
you're saying Florian Wirtz scores the Champions League winning goal? Was it Champions League the winning goal? Yeah, it was. No, Havertz scored the Champions League winning goal. Yeah. Neil Kulkarni says, sorry, preseason losers, Real Madrid.
Can't even dispute it. You are right. Apne jo haga 4-0.
But coming back to, so obviously lots of good signings for Liverpool, but I do feel, and I think a lot of Liverpool fans also do feel, that they do need to upgrade their defenders stat, because Van Dijk, I think, is on a downturn. I think he's going to get, you could see him getting a bit exposed, and the entire aura defending that he does is not going to work anymore. Where like, hey, I'm here, so get scared and go away. I think he could get found out. Konate also did not look particularly great. And what depth do they have then at centre back? Because you've got Joe Gomez, and then who? They signed that 18-year-old boy.
Yeah, one very tall boy they signed. Wait, I'm opening Liverpool's team. We can have a look.
Leone. Sonny Leone.
Okay. So right now the four who played were Frimpong, Konate, Van Dijk, and Kirkesh. On the bench they have, in defense, they have a guy called Hill, James Hill. That's Bournemouth. They have Gomez, they have Robertson, they have Bradley. Yeah, you're right.
They don't have centre half. I mean, they have, like, as I said, Gomez and now Leone, which is why they've been linked with Gehi, no, right now.
चाहिए एक.
And
By the
also, I
way,
think Wataru Endo as cover at right back or whatever he tried to do did not work at all. So definitely, I mean, Connor Bradley and Frimpong is fine, but I don't know why he tried to do the entire Endo at right back situation.
bro, they are one serious centre back injury away from having
Yeah.
a very rough season.
Yeah. So I mean, everywhere else they seem fairly stacked. Although even defensive midfielder wise, it feels like there's Gravenberch and
They're trying to make Nyoni the
hmm,
CDM.
yeah. Oh, also I'm so happy that Harvey Elliott is going. 'Cause I just his face
Where
only
he
has
went?
to find on. I don't know, whatever. I think Arne Slot doesn't like him anymore. So good, very good. Get him out. I don't like his face.
Bro, by the way, they found a 16-year-old boy called Rio Engumoha. Have you heard of this? Have you heard of this guy? Engumoha.
Nahi.
He scored in one of the friendlies that they played. He's 16 and he's apparently good.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean they also got Gakpo,
They
who
have
sometimes
Badsetic
fills in
again.
and who?
Remember
Bad
Badsetic?
Cetic, yes.
Who got schooled by Modric.
Yes.
5-2. Oh my god. Whew. Wow.
But Salah still got it, man. That goal of his at the end also was excellent. But very close game. Semenyo, I wish I'd put him in my FPL, but this Semenyo, I actually remember Semenyo from very long ago because I had signed him for Crew Alexandra, and he was a truly legendary striker for me for 2 years. He was really good.
Also,
So
once you see a man who has got semen in his name, you just don't
yes,
forget it ever.
yo, yes,
It's semen, yo.
yeah.
Um,
But yeah, also the great tributes across the Premier League and especially at Anfield for Diogo Jota in the 20th minute and at
yeah.
Wolves in the 18th minute because he was number 18 for them.
And even all the way up to Bayern,
Yeah.
where Luis Diaz scored and then he gave a tribute to
Hmm.
Jota. Like, I mean, like it's very jarring, very jarring to see a player absolutely at the prime would be cut down like this.
Yeah.
Like, by the way, one of the saddest statements that happened, I swear to God, like it instantly hit me was this statement that Slot made.
Hmm.
And Slot said that, we were at 2-2 and I wanted to bring a player on.
Hmm.
And like the player I wanted to bring on was
It was
Diego
Jota.
Jota,
Yeah.
and I couldn't. Like it was such a like
Yeah.
what a statement that was. It's crazy.
Yeah. And yeah, there was also the racial abuse
Oh
thing,
yeah,
and that the
yeah.
fan got
Forgot to say that.
banned. But also, I think the way he dealt with it and reported to the referee, and I think the way they dealt with it and fan has also been banned and all that. Very, very good. ऐसे ही होना चाहिए
100%.
सब idiot लोग के साथ. Okay, then we have Acuna Matata says, "What's up? ठीक है, but was clearly a penalty. मैं फालतू का D box में गिरता नहीं हूँ. Also Bhayandar का MKB. Agreed. Acuna Matata. Agreed. Tanushri has replied away. Emailed me about last year's FPL position. Email address still the same. Excited for new season. Very good, Tanushri. Now please delete some emails. Roaming Wanderer says, this reminds me of 2017 United v Arsenal at Emirates, where David De Gea made 16 saves. Arsenal not that bad yesterday compared to United in 17. Happy to be on the other side. Come on, you Gunners. How does that remind you? Because also, by the way, fun fact: Manchester United against Arsenal registered 20 shots. And this is the first time they have done this against Arsenal since we beat them 8-2.
By the way, this is what you want to see. Like remember when Ten Hag in his peak Ten Hag era, you guys were conceding 26 shots every
Yeah,
game and doing
agreed.
nothing on the other side. And like at least now there's this.
Yeah. But also, I think the two unforgivable sins of Ten Hag, we are unfortunately stuck with our Onana and
Which
Bhayandar.
Yeah. Both of them. True.
Oh man, for that alone, you should. Oh, very bad.
And I love, by the way, what is happening in the chat concerning Tijani. People have called him Reminder,
Rajinder.
then Tijani Rajinder. It's everywhere.
Rajinder, yeah, and he looks like a Rajinder also. Like if you told
He's,
me that his name is Tijani Rajinder, I would be like, yes,
he's part
I agree.
Indonesian. That's,
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
But what a tasty player he is, yeah.
Aye,
So
superb.
good. They found their somebody on the Oil Money group said they found their Gundogan replacement.
Yeah. Doesn't he
Proper
remind you a
box to
little
box.
bit? Is he little Lampard-ish, I thought. Not
Yeah.
technically, but he has that eye for goal and box-to-boxishness. And
I think
I
he's a
told
bit
him
more
of game.
physical and defensively, like more defensive responsibility than Lampard for sure. But yeah, excellent. I'm
What a
so
find.
annoyed. At least I get to support him in Dutch national team.
Rare CM that you don't find nowadays.
Yeah. He's what Kovacic should have been.
Yeah.
Kovacic ko kya ho gaya? He's so checked out only completely, no? Completely out of the picture. I wish he was also one that I wish we had got at United. He would have done well.
So he played for us. He won some 2-3 Champions
Yeah.
League. Okay.
Kovacic is injured. Fuck, how many they have injured? Kovacic is injured. Then Rodri also is still yet to come back in. Then they have this
Hey,
fucking Nico Gonzalez and all also.
Rithik United also makes a great question. मेरा Beyblade किधर है?
What is Beyblade?
Where is our what's his name? Anthony.
Anthony is waiting
For what?
BTS का offer के लिए.
Oh my
Because
god.
now Anthony, now they are. The thing is that club has fucked them over, said, oh, you are bomb squad, you are fuck off. So now they are also like, no, you also fuck off. Now I'm going to Chelsea and I'm going to Real Betis. Now you find a way to sell us. And I mean, you have to get rid of them. Where now club is also being like, no, you have to go to Betis. ऐसा थोड़ी कर सकता है कि you decide for where you have to go. मतलब क्या? Betis को भी पूछो एक बार. उनको चाहिए.
No, and Betis did that classic thing, na, he came, he had a superb impact, made friends with Isco. Isco was like, he's amazing. He was like, wow, this club is amazing. Club was like, boss. Sorry, boss. अगर तू 4 million में आएगा तो लेंगे नहीं तो fuck off.
At this point, if you're United, just cut your losses and 4 million में बेच दो कहीं पे.
भेज दो यार
Just
करके.
end the drama. Sancho
Agreed.
5 million में जाता है, जाने दो. इसको 4 million में जाना है, जाने दो. मलासिया को भी हकलने का है भाई. मलासिया को तो ऐसा 7 रुपए में दे दो किसी को यार. Seriously.
Malaysia needs to be recycled.
Malaysia ka, I think they're sending footage to different clubs of Malaysia walking. They're like, he's walking. आजकल चलता है. You're interested?
They should first email Malaysia's just his injury, like illness report. किधर था भाई? Just
very sad.
You know,
And
do you think at some point United hired a private investigator? And they showed him a photo of Malaysia. They're like, find this man.
they're like, have you seen this man? Malaysia is like, मैं जिम में ही है कब से. अच्छा तू निकला ही नहीं है. Shit, तेरा अभी तक फिजियो चालू है. Sorry. Sir Jim is searching. Who are you? Are you part of the cleaning staff? It's like साला मैं रहता है इधर, मैं काम करता है.
Oh man, Malaysia. Bro, I swear, for one full year, I don't think we saw him.
Oh god, this Joel D'Souza has come in the chat saying, Azim, send me link, I want to join. Just versus Spurs wins 3-0 and Joel suddenly is like, I want to join. Chalo,
yes,
come.
let's do it. Send.
Come. Okay, Joel D'Souza, fine. Where is the thing?
I want to hear about Thomas Frank era.
Yes, please do tell us about Thomas Frank era. Where, Joel, is the same link only that I sent you before. I don't know where it is now. Zoom. Wait, it'll be there. This one. You can join, Joel. Till then, super chats. Then we have Pratiti saying, Kautuk, does Ira saying Papa first feel like Real Madrid 3 UCL back to back? Need Ira and baby football jersey photo soon.
There is a photo of Ira in a Real Madrid kit. It was given by an Oil Money member on one of our tours. But it I think it felt slightly better. Not by much, but slightly.
Be slight. Okay, Nikhil Reddy says Altai was bad, but hiding behind that is the fact we didn't score any goals and we need that to win games. Yeah, I do agree. And I think I'm going to put it down to it being first game of the season and just the sharpness. Because there were a lot of times we got in and then you looked up and the winger looks up or wing back looks up and there's nobody in the box. Which again is evidence of them sort of playing this system for the first time or like it's a newer system and them not just crashing into that box enough. So, or potentially just being cautious to not overcome it and then not get hit on the counter attack, knowing that you have Bruno and Casemiro sitting there. So, yeah. Oh, BT Dubs, Al Nasser is coming to FC Goa. Is coming to
What?
play in Goa, yeah, but Ronaldo is not going to come
Why?
because he has in his contract that he will not travel for away games.
He has really?
Yeah. In all these AFC Cup and all that, he's like, मैं ऐसा away game के लिए इंडिया बांग्लादेश वगैरह में खेलने के लिए नहीं जा रहे, तुम लोग जाओ.
क्या यार?
Come on यार, रोनाल्डो, अरे असली दम है रोनाल्डो तो आ जा डॉन बॉस्को.
Can he do it on a wet,
Can you
muddy
do it?
day in Margao?
Can you do it on a cold, rainy night in Panjim 18 June Road?
अरे by the way, रोनाल्डो की engagement हो गई है भाई.
Oh, अच्छा, he's engaged.
He's engaged. So
Nice.
there was one very funny tweet somewhere. So basically, they put up a picture of the engagement ring, okay, and it's huge.
Yeah, of course.
So someone said, Ronaldo goes to the jeweler. He goes like, I want an engagement ring. The jeweler's like, okay, how big? He says football.
He's like, he's going to make his wife wear a Ballon d'Or.
Technically, I got 6. Okay.
Yeah.
And then on this hand, 7.
Oh man. So technically now that he's engaged, he has a fiancée.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Fiancée.
No, can you, like, by the way, just for 1 second, can you imagine poor Georgina? Okay. Every day in her DMs, there must be people just saying, "Sue."
Yeah.
Every single day, without fail, someone or the other. As we speak,
Yeah.
there is a guy typing it out as we speak. "Sue."
Bichar. Yeah. Just her others folder will just be. It's
"Sue."
a tsunami.
Yeah. Just random folks from all over the world.
But now it begs the bigger question that abhi at some point to fir शादी होने वाली है.
Yes.
You think he's been pressured by the Saudi Arabian government being like, guys, listen, we've had these laws for everybody saying ऐसा unmarried couple नहीं रह सकते. तो थोड़ा 1 साल 2 साल कर लिया ठीक है. But अभी करो ना थोड़ा engagement थोड़ा लोग क्या कहेंगे.
To how long we can consider this halal?
Yeah.
Please.
I think that was added to his contract where we'll increase your money, but please get engaged.
You think he'll give her also a contract instead of marriage? It'll just be every 5 years you have to renew.
Dude, when they get married, you know the priest is going to be Fabrizio Romano. You just know it's going to be a here we go.
I now pronounce you here we go. Oh, man.
Guys, Georgina now getting married to Cristiano Ronaldo. 5 years contract. $10 million.
That'll be a weekly wage. She's on 200,000 pounds.
Oh man, hilarious.
But then he can't sign a replacement. It can be like, in case you get injured.
Yeah. We gets bored. You just send her out on loan. Loan with obligation to marry. In Saudi Arabia, you can do these things.
Oh man.
Oh man. So Fabrizio has trademarked Here We Go apparently.
What?
Shit, that means we have to give him the super chats from the stream or what?
No. But then, like, there are so many different reasons to say here we go, man. Like, why, how the fuck can one guy just
What a completely random thing to happen now where a guy just without I don't think he ever understood the context of what Here We Go was. Like somebody must have just told, he must have just seen people mention it in his DMs and he's like, okay, here we go, I guess. Okay, continuing with super chats. We have Sobik Kundia who says, we lost because of bad signings by previous manager. Not very optimistic, but still Tagorim, I think Amorim.
what
Tagorim क्या है भाई? Rabindranath Tagore. And how will you defend ETH still? I mean, it's past is the past. Abhi kya? What are you gonna do defending ghosts, man?
Correct.
It's like it's like current government blaming Nehru. It's okay. It's done now. Nehru ka time ho gaya hai. Now
Bro,
look at the
but
future.
how he went and lost 6-0 or something, no?
What Hagru has been doing so far? Bayer Leverkusen, come on. They must have
Bro, they lost
smashed.
6-0
They must have smashed the team.
to under 21s. He went and lost.
That is okay, but look at him. They beat Pisa by 3-0. They beat Fortuna Sittard by 2-1. They beat VFL Bochum 2-0. And in the DFB Pokal first round, they have absolutely smashed a team called SG.
Wow.
Sonnenhof Groschapak. They have destroyed them. Patrick Schick. It's gonna be Ten Hag era. I'm telling you, Leverkusen fans, you're gonna get sick of winning. This guy is gonna revolutionize the Bundesliga. I have taken a extra subscription of Sony Live just for Bundesliga because there's no other tournament of interest for me over there. European football, what? I've taken my Sony Live membership just to watch Ten Hag just
Balling.
unstoppable bowling. It's going to be huge. Don't believe it. Oh yeah, and there was somebody who asked Ten Hag about his Ronaldo treatment, and he was like, "The past is the past, and Ronaldo is great, and all of that."
Kya baat hai? Finally, some self-awareness on the man. Some introspection.
Introspection नहीं, he's like, अभी ठीक है, Ronaldo अच्छा player होता था, but
As Nehal Kulkarni says, Xhaka ran as soon as he found out he was going to be managed by ETH. He said, "Bro, Sunderland ही सही पर मैं तो जा रहा हूँ भाई. इसके साथ तो नहीं काम कर रहा." You must have come in. You must have been like, hey, Xhaka, hey.
He's like, "I'll be right back." Drives to Sunderland. Doesn't owe them wingies.
Hey, where did Xhaka go? Hey.
Okay, then we have Neil says, don't see Amorim solving the Bruno CM problem unless he changes his holier than thou formation. I mean, Neil, I would still say he did change his formation and went 3-5-2, but now he has to stick to this.
Yeah.
Angad Chawla says Manchester United needs a Marc-Andre terrorist to win the treble. 50 million, please, thank you. I can see what y'all are doing and know that I am a true lifelong Barcelona fan, so I can see through all these scams. For a long life of almost 1 year, I have been a Barcelona fan. So please.
I have to also talk about some thoughts I have on Madrid. And how I feel like this year, like excellent strengthening, but lots of questions still remaining. But we'll come to that in a bit. Huh?
Yeah,
So after
we'll
super
finish
chats.
super chats. Dheeraj Gurke says, have watched since the original 442 days. I try to give some contributions every season. I will suggest calling Stretford paddock folks like Adam McCullough and Stephen Houghton will be fun. Hope United play exciting football, at least #GGME. See, the thing with these guys, no, to call them, we could call them, but they are too serious about football. हम लोग ऐसा बोलेगा उसको कि देख भाई फैब्रिजियो रोमानो रोनाल्डो के शादी में प्रीस्ट होने वाला है, तो वो लोग बोलेंगे तो भाई क्या है ये, वो वाइब इज नॉट लाइक दिस इज द टॉप गियर ऑफ फुटबॉल गाइस. You can't have top gear of football meshing with the autocar of football. You can't do it. Autocar is autocar.
Yeah, we are very time pass and like I feel like a lot of a lot of what we say is such shit
Yeah.
that people like without prior knowledge, which
Yeah.
is why I think
The
like
reason.
we don't have like what do you call it? Like we don't have audience. We have like people who really bought into this madness,
Yeah.
and it's very difficult to get other people in.
Yeah. It's basically Amarim's tactics. This is
Yeah,
because like it's three at the back, two at the back currently. Maybe one third will return soon. I've
yeah.
heard rumors that somebody's back in training and also who knows. Nikhil Reddy says Amarim needs a ball distributor in goal. Donnarumma and Martinez are shot stoppers, which is why I think he likes Altay. But uska Altay ka distribution bhi bahut scary hai yaar. On the ball only, he's like, I feel very scared.
Bro, I'm so going to say it. I've been saying it for a long time. He needs to be given an ultimatum.
Ultimatum. Enough is enough. Just go
बहुत
to
हो
and
गया
say,
भाई.
abhi nahi chalega. Oh, nah. Because the heat is on.
The heat.
Is on. Mandar Pasale says, and people were saying Garnacho is good, Cunha is lit good, and all the divas are gone now. Baleba aa jayega to top four pakka. Baleba to is not happening, but I agree. Cunha did look pretty good. Mbemo also looked good. So yeah, good. Signs are good now. Can't wait for the next week and the next game. Akshay Singh says, I don't know. After ages, I saw my team playing actual football. Top six is the target now. Yeah, I think you have to target top six. So now there is also, which is really annoying me, and maybe this is just an online phenomenon of Reddit or whatever, but there's this entire section of like footballing people on forums and all who are like, yeah, we get top 10, it's good. Like, bro, you can't accept top 10.
Yeah.
Like, you absolutely cannot accept top 10. Like,
No.
like, whatever you say, most of bulk of this team in one of our worst seasons finished 8th before this. So like fifth, fourth has to be your target. Chalo, you miss out on fourth just a little bit, maybe fifth, sure, but that would still for me be a bad season. I mean, I come from the school of 25 years of watching this club, so I can't accept we'll finish eighth and ninth and be okay. But
I feel like especially with the amount of money you've spent, like you
yeah,
need like some European football. Like you
absolutely, yeah, yeah.
Europe.
I mean, for me, top four has to be the target. And we genuinely, if we're not playing Europe, the squad, barring, as I said, goalkeeper and potentially one defender, is good enough, I would say.
Yeah, no, and with this, if this Sheshko starts giving you conservatively 15, 14, 15 goals.
Conservatively, I would say 10, 12 pagad lo is still better than what output Hoyland would give you.
Yeah.
So
If he gives
top
you
10,
10, he gives
12
you
is
10 in the
fine.
Premier League. Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically you have to look at the front three giving you 10 to 12 goals each.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sachin Deo, who's of course on my side in the Amorim debate. United fans don't feel happy. We have lost 1-0. Can they do it on a cold night at Craven Cottage? Amorim should win a match before saying it felt like you can beat anyone. This is true, though. It said we look like we can beat anyone, but I'm like, bro, you lost. So, like, what is this?
No, but I think what I believe that statement because you lost because of a corner and not just a corner, you lost because of a
Okay,
personal
I would like, I'll revise that. He should have said it felt like we can draw against anyone.
Yes, sure.
That's what he should have said. It feels like we can get a draw against any team. We're not
I
at
agree.
beat people yet because the goals we're not scoring.
But I think you contained
Oh yeah,
Saka, Barca
contained
and all that
and
superb. Like superb.
it was way more control than I've seen in a United game against a top six team in a very long
In a
time.
long time. Yeah, yeah. And fun.
But
Like I had
I will
fun.
take you back to early in the Amorim reign. We also had a game against Liverpool where we said exactly this, where we like, controlled the game, gave Liverpool run for their money. I think we drew against Liverpool, if I'm not wrong,
No,
in
I
that
think you're
game.
right. I think the most incisive thing you said was that until they do it against Fulham, we will not
Yeah.
push
So
for
now
Champions League.
the real test is this week. Like, you gotta go and convincingly get one, or not even convincing, simple 1-2-0 against Fulham. You get, then we believe.
Yeah.
Okay, chalo. Joel is here.
Whoop.
Joel is here. Is a Joel here?
He
Is a Joel
is.
here?
He
Joel is here.
is. Oh my God. Joel,
Yes.
how is the Thomas Frank era?
I mean, it's too soon.
Or should I call it the post-Postecoglou era?
Man, it's. I mean, I feel the sample space has been so erratic. I think it is hard to tell anything as of now. It's the most erratic I think it's been under Tottenham because they were awful against Bayern. Then they almost beat PSG.
Dude,
Had 2-0
Joel,
up against PSG, imagine.
I need to talk, yeah, because you know something. So I opened Twitter just before I went to sleep, and I saw your tweet saying, "Holy shit, we are back" or something like that. And I went to sleep going like, "Oh, they won." And then I wake up and I see your meltdown.
No, I tweeted, "Holy shit, we are so back!" when they equalized 2-2.
Oh,
So like the Spursy thing is back.
the Spursy thing is back.
But tell us about what is Thomas Frank Ball? क्या करता है Thomas Frank? What is his ideology in
So
life?
I mean, uh, so this is I mean, so basically, if you see the cycle of events, right? I feel Tottenham never really got the balance correct of a manager.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
like for example,
Balance of a manager.
Pochettino came.
Okay.
For example, Pochettino came, right? And he was a very good fit, right? Profile
Yeah.
and all. And he was actually very balanced, okay?
Yeah.
Like he played very attacking, but defensively also pretty solid. I think in the last season at White Hart Lane, Tottenham didn't lose a single game, blah, blah, blah. Very strong. Then Mourinho came and very defense, barely any attack, right? Then Nuno came, again, barely any attack, all defense. Then Conte came, even more barely attack,
Full
and
defense.
Then Postecoglou came, no defense.
No defense.
Right.
Like a
So
pendulum.
yeah, so it felt like
It was less Van de Ven, more Van de Beer.
So I feel Postecoglou's hiring was more of like a compensation on the fatigue of just watching defense from the last decade. And I feel in Frank, like I think I was very vocal about I didn't want Postecoglou to be out.
Yeah.
But
same.
in Frank, you can see, okay, again, Frank is not the most attacking manager. But one thing I really like about him is like how, like, he really cares about tactics and game management, right? Like, for example, playing 5-3-2 against PSG makes sense, okay? And then against Burnley, okay, to play without Palhinha and playing three ball playing midfield also makes sense because you know they are gonna be at the back. So it was very nice to see that this guy because
Tactically
Postecoglou
flexible.
was so Postecoglou is like this is how we play.
Yeah, there is
And
plan A and then
It's
there's
like Amorim, no? In
more
a way.
plan A.
But I don't know. Again, I've not seen so much about Amorim, but again, Amorim's if your main plan is balance, you can say that. Okay. Like Postecoglou wants to play like that against every team. And the time that he did adapt to the plan B, which was 4-4-2, like against United in the finals and all of that, there was a success. And the thing is, you as Tottenham with the squad they had, or they still have, you cannot go same kamikaze football every game. The quality of the Premier League is too high.
Yeah.
And I feel that's what got him the sack. And I feel with Frank, it's nice to see that this guy. I feel already he has managed squad way better than Postecoglou always had because I think Postecoglou had a very fair idea of what is Team A and what is Team B. Okay, so the drop off was very big. Okay, I feel you cannot like for I remember in his first season he played a very strong first 11 in the Premier League one, and he played an absolute rubbish first 11 in the FA Cup and they lost. You still need to play your first 11 in the cups as well, and you rotate a few of the tired players and all of those things. Frank did very well. Like Bentancur, Palhinha, and Sarr started in the Super Cup
Palhinha,
on
very
Thursday.
good signing.
And on Sunday, then Archie Gray, Sarr, and Bergwall started. Bergwall, I think, is going to be fantastic. So yeah, and then when he wanted to close out the game, he got Bentancur and Palhinha, experienced player and all. Very nice to see. Very nice to see that even if you say you're bringing experienced players to close out the game. It's not to possibly just didn't do that.
Hey, and what about this, Joel? What about Son leaving? I think that's like a decade-long association. And thought,
Son leaving. I mean, as a I think if you're as a Tottenham fan, I think it was gonna come a long way because you could see that like he did not. The thing is also if you see Son, he does not fit the profile of an on possession midfielder, winger so much. I feel
what do you mean
like
on possession?
for example, against settled defense, Son is not that good. He's not gonna get that separation versus the defenders. Son is more like that's why I think best football came under Mourinho, Conte, and all, where the transition is
Transition, yeah.
super.
I mean, he was an amazing transition player for sure.
Exactly. So I feel like the Son is more similar to Rashford and all, where the ball
Yeah.
retention is not so high, but you give him a good angle and so that's why in games which is like end to end, Son is dangerous because I feel like there was some stats since 2000 some year nobody has overcompensated the XG so much.
Dude,
But
yeah,
I
it's like,
feel
say?
but now I feel against settled defenses. That's why I feel he played his best football against Man City when Tottenham had like ball for like 1 second in the whole game. So I feel now if you want to play, you need to have players like Mohamed Kudus, who's
Kudos. Silky.
he's excellent on the ball. Sometimes he will take the ball from the attacking half and protect it and give it to Van de Ven in his own box. And sure, that's too much sometimes, but I feel like so Son going is good. Who do we replace him with? Savinho is this thing.
Do you want Eze or do you want Savinho or do you want both?
So apparently, this is very unrealistic, of course. There is definitely money for a number 10 because that's what happened in the Morgan Gibbs White thing where a year ago relapsed. A bizarre thing. So there is money for. So I feel Eze is coming for sure. It's very bizarre. Also, the thing is Fabio Paratici, that director of football, is back, who's excellent. Basically, Palace said that we will only sell Eze if we get a number 10. Now Paratici is helping Palace to get a number 10.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
So Eze, I see Eze as a profile fit for a number 10, he's not the most perfect because you need a pass finder who in a Madison. Even Kulusevski is also not that much of a pass finder. He's very good to pass from. He's very good as coming in inside and crossing or shooting. But Eze as a footballer, he's just elite, man. Like if you get a chance to sign Eze, I think you find him.
So
and
over
you put him in
Savinho?
your team.
Over Savinho?
Over Savinho, I think Savinho would be like the most expensive footballer Tottenham ever buy, around 67, 70 million.
But
which for
Savinho
Tottenham
flopped at City, no, pretty much.
Yeah, he had no goals and he had 10 assists. But the thing is, again, like if Tottenham have to spend 70, see, again, that's what I was thinking. How many 80, 100 million player in the world want to come to Tottenham, right? Not a lot.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if Rafael Leo is a 80 million winger, does he want to come to Tottenham? He's not coming to Tottenham. Kwara Shaktila is 80, 100 million. Does he want to come? Most players don't want to come, right? So Tottenham actually can operate in the 40 to 60 million gap.
Bandwidth.
Same
Yeah,
that
because
what
those
United are working with right now. No, all your
But United got excellent in Muembo, man. I feel that player.
no,
He's
him
like
and Cunha also. I mean, good signings for sure, but
Good
I
signings.
still need two more.
So Savinho, I'm not very cute
Yeah,
on.
same. Even I feel like
Eze would be a good signing.
Eze is a fantastic signing, but again, also then there is, if you get Savinho, Kudus, and Eze, those are three heavy dribblers behind the strike. Again, I feel if you get a chance to sign Eze, you just sign him and you find a way to put him in your system. That's like that. You Tottenham will have enough chances to play against settled defenses when you need two number 10, and you can put Palinia behind and they can just do whatever they want. But Savinho for 70 million, I would rather want Tottenham to take a punt on, I don't know that, who's that Real Sociedad winger, Kyoto, I don't know, I can't. Kubo, someone like that,
just
or
keep the Asian market going.
yeah, and then there is one player from Monaco or something like that. But I'm not very keen on Savinho.
I तो think that Daniel Levy उतना पैसा निकालेगा नहीं.
So there is apparently some Qatar investment, I think, in these things. So the thing is, he doesn't have to. I feel spend so much, right? He spent on what? He
How
spent
much
on
did Swan leave for? He left for some money, no? Some
20.
15.
Yeah, 20.
Hey,
He
that's
got
not
20.
bad.
That's not bad at all, yeah.
But एक और बात बता, Joel, why was it that Nuno Espirito Santo, who has killed it at Nottingham Forest with Chris Wood, has fucking revived that one man?
I
Why
think
did
it's
he
it's
flop
it's
so badly
the
at Tottenham?
because I think again, if you see Tottenham, his record at Tottenham wasn't the worst, by the way. When he was fired in the Premier League, he played 10 games and Tottenham lost five and won five. That's not was getting
It's just
fired
the
for in your first
comparison
season.
to Pochettino is what was.
It's not a comparison. I feel that profile was just like I feel with Postecoglou it was like he was trying to play attacking and when he was losing, they were like, oh, if he just solves the defense, then he can continue. But he just never tried to solve it also. So yeah, I think with Espirito Santo, I think he just he's that manager where I think he should take up a team who's 14, 15 and try to push them to top 10. And with Nottingham, he also has a psycho owner who comes and yells
Which
at
is
him on the
true.
pitch.
No, and also it's fairly underappreciated the amount of money Nottingham Forest have spent to put that
They have
squad
spent a
together.
lot.
They've put a lot of money into that
They have spent
squad.
some 400 million in
Yeah.
some season.
What?
Yeah. They've spent a shit ton of money putting that squad together. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Should look this up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I feel like that, and so I think it's yeah. And one thing I really loved against Burnley, which I really hated against Postecoglou, was it was so easy to score against Tottenham because the defense would be so high. You had to just keep one counter-attacking player on the left side. You get the ball, and everyone's clean. Burnley, it was nice to see that when Burnley went through, there were still defenders at the back, and I was like, oh, can you do that? That was very
Yeah.
nice. And I also felt with Thomas Frank, where I felt that I just felt like he was a manager who could go to Liverpool. Like, I don't know why he had really written Liverpool all around him, like a very. So I just thought, like,
Interesting. Why do you say that?
because I feel like even Arne Slot, if you see, he's not like a superstar manager, right? He's like a attacking, pragmatic manager.
I mean, he
who
did
plays-
win the title in the Dutch league before coming to Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean, but again, like, who has not won the Dutch league? As Ten Hag won the Dutch league like some 48 times.
That is
So,
also true.
By the way,
Uh,
sorry,
s-
I've pulled up this thing, the Nottingham Forest story.
Hmm.
So between 2020 and 2025, they've spent about 360 million pounds.
yeah.
And the reason their owner, Evangelos Marinakis,
Marinakis.
the reason he keeps popping a vein is because he has put nearly 300 million pounds since their return to the Premier League.
Yeah.
They have bought 2 scrolls worth of players. I can't even tell you how long this list is.
Truly,
those-
many trees in the forest.
Many trees in the forest. So to just list some of the people who they've bought: Anthony Ilanga, Chris Wood, Matt Turner, Murillo. They bought Ibrahim Sangare for 30 million, record signing. They've bought Toffolo. They bought like just the weirdest players. Loic Ambeso.
Bro, that is such a money ball team.
This is
fully.
money laundering team. This feels like.
Money laundering. वो झांडे सिल्वा कौन है यार?
Sande Silva.
Also, like, if you just see that Morgan Gibbs White saga with that Marina case, it was so bizarre. Like, Tottenham get basically. Okay, do you know what the story is?
I
No,
just
no,
know
no.
that there was here we go, and then it was not happening, and then Fabrizio was getting salty in the comments saying, "Guys, कभी कभी हो जाता है ऐसा. Here we go doesn't mean कि नहीं हो सकता है."
Yeah, funny thing is, once Fabrizio said, "Here we go," about some Brighton player, and Brighton openly came and said, "No player thing is confirmed." And Fabrizio replied to Brighton and said, "No, it is confirmed." And the player got confirmed. And I was like, that is insane levels
क्या
of Fabrizio.
confidence.
He's telling Brighton, no, it is confirmed.
Just he's like, अरे तुम लोग ठीक से डेलो देखो तुम लोग ने ऑफर डाला है ये प्लेयर का.
So yeah. So the story with the Gibbs White thing was, so basically Tottenham made a bid of 60 million.
60.
And that 60, 65, I don't know, pounds, euros, whatever. Let's see, they made a bid of 60 million. And that triggered Morgan Gibbs White's hidden
Release.
release clause.
Yeah.
Hidden. hidden release clause.
Acha,
It was
like
not
the
Hidden from
40
whom?
million, like the 40 million plus one wala release clause.
No, but it
kuch
was
to.
hidden from whom?
There's no public, like for
It's
example,
not
Eze
publicly
last
known.
year had a 60 plus 8 million release clause, which was public. Gibbswood had a hidden release clause. So Tottenham bid 60 million, and Marinakis was like, once again, Tottenham found this release clause. There's no way they can find the exact number, which is 60, or not like 61.3.
Did
They f-
Daniel?
So they found 60 million. So they were like, listen, that Marinakis, Nottingham's owner, was like, how the hell did you guys find out the exact number? It's illegal. You all use illegal means to get the data, which is insane. The data either could have come from Gibbswood, the owner, or the agent.
No, or
Right?
Roberto Garnacho, who likes to leak things for fun.
No, Azim, I can just imagine Daniel Levy like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible 1, lowering himself from the ceiling, getting into the Nottingham system, getting a list. Hidden clause, okay.
So Marinakis was like, fuck y'all. Y'all did something shady.
100%.
Okay. So I'm gonna sue Tottenham.
What?
So he goes to the Premier League PGMOL, whatever it is called, and he's like, no, this thing. And then Tottenham basically didn't want to get into this legal battle of just this whole thing. So, yeah, so like a week later, Gibbswood signs a new contract with Nottingham Forest.
Wow.
And then he puts a video of him and Marinakis speaking to the camera, and you can see his terrorized with that Marinakis presence. You can just see that, like, he's just looking at him like this, and Gibbswood is just like, even now, like there was this video of all players walking through the tunnel of they won their first game, and every player is going, and you can see Gibbswood is so uncomfortable by him.
I think in
But-
that video he must have been saying, look into the camera now, say what your release clause is.
Also, Marinakis is such an old school gangster. He's such an old school like
Tony Sopranos.
he's got do number ka dhanda just written large on his entire being. It's crazy.
What does
Yeah,
he
he's
look
the
like?
guy who if you show him it's written, he eats that form.
Yeah.
Oh, full gangs, bro. Full gangs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Marinakis is
this
he's
guy
a
looks
colorful
like वैसे
character.
वो गाड़ी से निकाल के बेसबॉल बैट से किसी को
Bro, he
मारता है.
looks like our meat vendor.
Yes, he looks like a meat vendor. I agree.
Like he has big log of wood which he cuts meat on.
Bro, one of the games, I think when they almost missed out on Europe or something like that, he just came onto the pitch and started unloading on Nuno.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, he just he's very volatile as a person.
Oh
And
man,
that's why he suits a club which is the size of Nottingham or even a Wolves somewhere where it's like he's just a crazy grandpa. He cannot handle like a big club like a Chelsea or something. I think
I'm trying to think, have
have
we
to be
had a
cold.
guy like this be an owner before?
I mean, I think no.
There were a bunch of dodgy characters. If you remember, there was a Thaksin Shinawatra
Oh yeah.
who fully had one scam situation. Was it QPR? He was the Thailand guy now who got caught up with a fraud. And there was QPR tha, if I'm not wrong.
Tottenham have faced a lot of owners who have like done things like, for example, Tottenham wanted to sign this player called Vlad Kerikes, I think in 2013 from I think some Slovakia, some Eastern. I tell you the story, you can tell it's in Eastern Europe. So the owner didn't want Vlad Kerikes to be signed before they qualify for the champions of the Europa League. And the owner was in jail.
Oh yeah, you told
So
me.
he came out on no, that's a different one.
Oh wait,
So he came out of jail on parole, stopped the transfer, made him play a match, qualify for Champions League, then went back to jail, and then Tottenham signed Vlad Kerikes. That 2021 was a separate thing, no? Which Mourinho lost to 3-0 or something. That was when their manager was in jail.
man, Joel, that means that there was some paperwork. where he was asked what is the reason for parole, and he had said, "I want to stop a transfer, qualify for Europe, and I'll be back."
So, I mean, yeah, I mean, Tottenham have always had the encounters with Messi owners. But I mean, I feel, but the biggest, but yeah, sorry, I mean, as you mentioned, Palinia I was not a very big fan of him because I was like, if you had to get Palinia, why give away Højbjerg? Because I feel there's a similar profile. But
No,
then
but
I
he's
saw
much more
Palinia
physical,
play.
man.
Man, by the way, have you seen Palinia's size? He's like,
Huge.
bro, he's like two Pedro Poros.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
massive. And also, he's not like Højbjerg's movement is very clunky. Palinia is like, he does not move
The
like a
question is,
6'3"
why did he
player.
flop at Bayern?
Man, aren't most players flopping at Bayern off late?
No, I mean, what's that guy who went from Crystal Palace? He's doing very well.
Olise.
Olise. I don't know.
I think
surprised.
Tuchel signed him and then company came over. Something like that happened, I think, for him.
Bro, speaking of dodgy owners, don't you remember how Venky's had bought Blackburn
Yes.
Rovers?
Yes.
In 2009, 8.
Yeah.
I remember reading it on
Yes.
Hindustan Times Sports edition.
Bro, and
Also-
they got
Also, yeah. Imagine we've had so many random Blackburn fans. Now imagine a world.
Steve Bruce was the manager then.
Yeah. Now imagine a world where Zidane had come to Blackburn Rovers and played for Venky's.
Oh, then he's playing in Pune next. Balewadi Stadium.
Bro, he would have come. He came here for Kanakya Paris ka launch. You know, guys know this, no?
In BKC.
Yeah. So for Kanakya
Bruh.
Paris, they got Zidane to come down to legitimize that this is Paris in some way.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
shape.
yes. They had him standing next to Eiffel Tower.
Zidane would be
बेचारा
the
वो भी
least
आके chicken
French
leg piece
person.
खाता बोलता
actually,
wow.
Yeah. So on the topic, so that Thaksin Shinawatra was actually the owner of City
City,
and
very good.
basically took City into complete financial chaos. Before then, Sheikh Mansour came and took over.
Was he during the Stephen Ireland years?
Yes, when Mark Hughes was the
Sparky Mark.
coach. Yes,
When
Sparky.
Robinho signed for Man City, thinking he'd signed for United.
Oh yeah, shit, there was that also. Yeah.
No, he didn't. He thought he had signed for Chelsea.
Yes,
United.
Chelsea.
He came and said, "Is this not Chelsea?"
Yeah, it was Chelsea.
No,
not
he signed for
United.
United, no?
No, he
He's
signed
like,
for
he did-
City, but he thought he was signing for Chelsea.
Oh, I thought he signed for United.
No,
No,
that's
we
a
never
very
had
popular.
Robinho.
क्या बोलते हैं?
Man,
Urban
I think these
legend.
Brazilians get a big check. They just jump on the boat, ship, whatever it is, and they just start partying.
Yeah. But dude, you have to comment how this Chelsea sells players, dude. ये क्या कैसा मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग जाओ फिलिक्स को कैसा बेचा है यार ये लोग ने
Man, they sold their women's team to themselves.
what?
That's how they laundered their money. Like it's like you can sell the women's team to yourself, and then
What
they
are you
showed it as
saying,
some
Joel?
profit. Just look it up.
How can you sell a team to yourself?
Just look it up. I'm not
Okay,
even
AI,
kidding.
Grok, explain.
Yeah, how are you guys
Chelsea
missing all
sold
this?
women's
What
team
the heck are you saying? Wait, I need
to
to.
themselves.
Wait, Abhi.
Fuck off, they did. Chelsea it did indeed sell their women's team to their parent company Blueco to
Yeah.
comply. This is how they're fucking buying players. This is incredible.
So basically, they'll do anything. Bro, they sold it to themselves and show that we made a 200 million profit. So now we'll buy player for 200
Oh
million.
fuck, that's insane. So
Chelsea
then,
can't-
then with that, they can just sell the team again back to themselves. This is
Man,
damn
Chelsea
good.
have been breaking every law in the book. I don't think people have stopped
100%.
even. Like it's like Manchester City created fake Qatari clubs, right? A company. Chelsea
Yeah.
is creating just right there, bro. Like they're not even that. So yeah,
ये
it's very
ग्लेजर
funny.
कैसा ग्लेजर को थोड़ा स्कैम करने नहीं आता है क्या ग्लेजर का थिंग कि वो खुद का क्लब को स्कैम करता है
Nahi, हाँ, the problem is that these Sir Jim and all, na, they come in and they don't think creatively. They think linearly. They're like कि मैं सैंडविच काटता हूँ इन लोग के कैंटीन से फिर पैसा बचेगा.
Yeah, that's the most Random ass.
उसका कूनिया का 2 दिन का सैलरी आया है 4 सैंडविच निकल के.
हाँ,
Man, they United cut off. I think United have some. So there's a very good interview of Gary Neville with that owner.
Yeah, just so Jim.
Okay, whatever his name is, Sir Rat. I don't know why it's called Sir,
Yeah,
but
Alright.
so there is one thing where United have a fund that's very.
Yeah.
By the way, you have to give it for Ratcliffe to do that interview
Let's call him Sir
because
Sir, right.
because Levy also did an interview with Gary Neville and it was ass. You can just see Levy again. Levy wants to be like, oh, I did an interview, but he says nothing. Ratcliffe ko to aisa. So there is United have done a thing where I think they have a fund to support their ex-players.
Yeah.
And he removed that. Okay.
Neville was
And
like, why can't you do a charity dinner?
Yeah, he's like, just put Maguire, Bruno Fernandes, and you for a dinner, do like a lottery, and you can just finish that money, fund ka paisa, and this why take money from these players. And it's like, nobody suggested me that.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, Sir Rat is very non-creative when it comes to finding ways
Bro,
to make money.
वो मतलब घर पे बोलता ना, अरे भाई 1800 रुपया काजू में कौन खर्चा किया यार, 900 रुपया.
He's looking at the till at the end of the day and he's like, हर sandwich का हिसाब लूंगा.
Yeah, I mean, Chelsea is just like they just find every way to like, man, like what happened to Roman Lavia? Where is that player?
Who knows?
100 million. He's just gone. Like, where is he? You just don't play him and he's amortized, whatever it is.
There's so many of these who are like, where are these miscellaneous Ugo Chukwu Mekwas? They're all gone and playing. I
But
saw Ugo
also,
Chukwu playing for some other team now.
did you see the first 11? Who are these random players?
Chelsea is not a football club. It's a
Man.
bus station. It is just people come in a bus, they get off.
No,
they eat their bus
genuinely.
outside, then another bus comes, they get on.
And then somehow the
tune-
bus stop makes money from it.
Like, did you like for the amount of money Chelsea have spent, right? You think their squad is full of superstars? They're left wing was Jamie Gittens.
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Who's
Dodgy.
he?
Buy now, get
Buy no
in.
Gittens.
Buy now, get in.
Kautuk has
Okay.
been scouting him for 2 years.
Yeah.
And now they're
Yeah.
buying Garnacho. Come on, Lelo bhai.
Their center back is George Acheampong. Bro, how is your first 11 this after spending so much money?
If you say George Acheampong, someone says bless you.
It's all sneezes, na? Chukumeka.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
So that Tyreek George is damn good. Someone needs to buy him.
I think Chelsea will just buy.
But
Tyreek
that's the
George
thing,
could-
na? This is like peak money ball. They just keep buying all these players that nobody has heard of for 50 million.
I swear to God,
Man,
how they sold Madueke to Aston,
What do you think of him? He's a Tottenham Academy guy, by the way.
Who? Madueke?
Madueke is that classic British winger who will have all the tricks and no brain. He's that. There are so many of these.
Aaron
2025 Sterling.
Aaron Lennon, yes, better Aaron
Oh,
Lennon.
Aaron Lennon.
He's like,
Lennon.
yeah, like Saka is like that stereotype, but he has like intelligent built into him. Most of them don't have the intelligence.
Remember, Saka is, I think, become like Pep Guardiola, where he's doing so much over football. He hasn't had a single goal since 20th November 2024. Something.
Who?
Perfect. Midlife Maza has given the perfect architect. Sean Wright Phillips is the epitome of fast dribbler, no brain. Excellent. Okay,
Amazing.
chal. Joel, we gotta wrap up because we've been streaming for 2 hours. But thank you for coming in. We will do super chats and move along. Milte hain soonly.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Goodbye. We'll see you.
Where is
Drop
he
in
ending,
next
but-
week.
But
thoda
Joel,
earlier.
is that a floss in your hand?
Yeah, I've been wondering
Yeah.
why he's using interdental toothbrush
floss.
on stream.
This is the closest we've had to Bawa in a long time on the stream.
So I got to my friend's house and I was like, can you give me one? And he gave me 3. So it
Kya
was in my
baat hai.
pocket. So I was sitting on this chair, something bothered me. And I was like, hey, floss.
This is,
So-
by the way, your friend is the exact opposite of Daniel Levy.
No, opposite of Ratcliffe. He's like, मैं फ्लॉस धो के यूज करता हूँ can save someone.
तू फ्लॉस मत ले, तू गुल्ला करके मेहनत.
Man.
Radcliffe
Yeah.
gives you floss on loan with obligation to buy. But then you can give him 5 rupees and be like, मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. Be like, okay, ठीक है, no problem.
Then he instates a rule like the entire team will use the same.
Entire team uses the same flaws. Coaching staff gets gulla. Oh man.
Oh
Sure.
man. Okay, chalo. Goodbye, Joel.
Just see you.
Okay, smash likes, friends. If you're enjoying, we'll quickly wrap up the super chats. Yeah, always just.
Rat signs players with no teeth to save money on the floors. Oh,
This was like that meme now of that the guy the Jim, like that guy walking around looking emotional and happy, and somebody's put Jim Ratcliffe finding out that Mbemo doesn't use shampoo. It's just insane.
Oh,
Oh man. अरे, we have Ustad Ferran Torres back with us. Fluke नहीं, ये असली कमाल है. Overrated नहीं, ये असली धमाल है. जलने वालों को जलने दो दिन रात, उनकी रात हराम करने आया यमाल है. वाह वाह
क्या
वाह
बात
वाह
है,
वाह.
क्या बात है.
But I have to talk about that goal, where complete scam has happened. So did you see the goal that Ferran Torres scored?
No,
Barcelona
just
goal?
tell me about it. I saw the this one, the Yamal goal.
So Ferran Torres basically Lamine cuts in, takes a shot, ठीक है? And it hits
hit the keeper.
it hits the defender on one
Defender.
weird angle, and then he collapses to the floor,
हाँ.
and he's lying on the floor, prone, not moving. And referee has the whistle at his lips and is
Head
like,
injury.
I should blow. Yeah, because head injury.
हाँ.
And literally, I think there is a voice in his ear saying, नहीं, थोड़ा GP आ रहा है, रुक, okay, no problem. And then everybody is stopped, and then Ferran Torres just takes a shot, and he's also like, ये counted है क्या? And then the referee is like, हाँ, ये counted है, no problem. And then they're like, okay, it's a goal. It was insane. But yeah.
No, this I'm saying it now. Lamine Yamal is a fraud.
Why? He's so
He's
good.
a fraud.
Goal
He
and
is-
assist, what more you want?
No, Azim. No. It is a lack. It's a glaring lack of originality. At this point, he is purely just aping Arjen Robben.
Which is fine. At 17, he's like prime Robin, imagine.
No, he's like, if I wanted to see a right winger cut inside and then take a shot with his left foot which curls into the top corner, I'd just see Arjen Robben clips on YouTube. Why am I watching a match to see the same thing again? Why can't you come up with something new and original that is actually a trademark? Yamal, can't see that happening.
Why
So
he's bringing dwarves to his birthday party abhi now? What more you
Fair.
want originality?
Fair.
Did
Fair.
Robin bring dwarves to birthday party? Now this is a question to answer.
not that we know of publicly.
Yes, not that we know of.
So, but
Okay, the Hugo Boss Ekitike says, क्यों हिला डाला ना इसाक पिसाक कौन हम है सिर्फ हम है.
but
Very nice. Ashutosh United says Gyökeres का ये हो गया. Sharwar Hussain says must give Amorim 2 seasons, he'll win the PL 100%. No, I mean, first let's beat Fulham, then we'll see. What is Bipasha Basu loves CR7 says अच्छा खेले बस अब मेरी एक पप्पी रूबेन को भी मिल जाए तो मेरे रोनी की तरह रूबेन का भी गोट स्टेटस कंफर्म्ड. It's like Ronnie greater than Karan Singh Grover. What is this universe?
What
We
is
have
it?
arrived. What the fuck is this, guys? This is insane. Mihir Kulkarni says GGMU need to sign Guillem Restes. So we watch the match
Yes.
rested.
yes, he's an amazing goalkeeper. Do not rest until you get restless. Otherwise, you will be restless. So let's just get.
Don't rest on your lemons.
Dude, Restes is amazing. He will show you the Resta to success.
Success. Wah. Shubham Mohanty says Subuki is fan of Virat Kohli, but Virat Kohli doesn't know which team he supports. He's like dummy goal celebration audience in FIFA. He has image with every club. This is true. We don't fully know which club he supports. Apparently City, it was at some point, and then he was United also at some point.
He supports Ronaldo. That's all that matters.
Okay, fine. हल्लू भाई 007 says एक साल के लिए परफॉर्मेंस डाउन क्या गए हमको भूल गए भाई इज बैक बेबी स्वागत नहीं करोगे हमारा हैशटैग लोहेगा एम्बापे हैशटैग असली टकला इज गोट या हालैंड बैक इन बिजनेस
Haaland back in business, and I
City
think
clinical.
also I think that this year is going to be Pep also trying to prove himself.
Yeah, dude, it blew my mind. I was like, fuck. Pep has been in charge of City for a decade.
8 years, I
It's
thought.
been 10 years.
10 years.
It's been 10 years of Pep.
Shit, no,
I
yeah.
was like, yeah, it's been 10 years of Pep. He came the season that Mourinho
no.
won. It's been 10 years of Pep.
16, 17. Wait, let's see. Pep.
How many years Pep at City? It's been. He will have been at 11 years by the end of this 20. It's the 10th year now. Yeah, correct.
Bol raha hai tum, huh?
Can you? It feels like he joined like 5 seasons ago.
Wow,
I don't
then
know
it's
why.
pretty impressive. Huh?
Yeah, and I don't. I would not have pictured him staying at City or any club for 10 years.
Yeah, that's true.
And also it tells you that like he's done 2 rebuilds of this team.
Yeah.
And this is the third, like technically.
Yeah, no, I joined on 1st July 2016. So yeah, this year is the
10th year.
freak.
Insane.
Pretty good.
Also, guys, please smash likes if you're here, and also if you're new, please subscribe. We need to get to. Have we reached 22,000 yet? Come on, please tell me we are at 22,000. We should be soon. Then we have Paul Calmer who says ये चेल्सी और बीवी का मकबरा दोनों बंद होने जैसा हालत हो गया है कोई मारेस्का को बोलो वो यूके में है औरंगाबाद में नहीं फर्स्ट मैच में ऐसा कौन हकता है Chelsea तो yeah not firing at all and when you have the GOAT on your bench and in your squad Nicholas Jackson you're not playing him come on man
Yeah. I mean, you have literally prime Drogba with you.
Exactly. And they're asking for 80 million.
80 million is a bit much.
Yeah, because United were interested, no? And they were like, bro, kya hai ye 80 million? 40 mein deta hai to they're like, 80, okay, fine, we're getting Chesko. Nishant Rajkumar says, Garnacho will only do well in Zambian Premier League. Arey, वहाँ जाके team league करेगा. Oh, your favorite is your Dominic Shabu Baba Moshai.
All right.
हमको बोलो नहीं हमारा पेनल्टी देखो
क्या बात है but I must also whenever we are ready with the super chats then I'll talk briefly about Real Madrid because I have some thoughts and I want opinions on these thoughts.
Yes, we should have lots of super chats. Thank you friends, thank you for all the super chats today. Shubham Mohanty says, you can't act at 20 like you're Ronaldo at age of 18. Alright, fair is about Garnacho. Nehal Kulkarni says, Gyökeres looks super slow because for once he doesn't play in a league with Pepe and Font to chase him. Swap the keepers in the game and United win 2-0. That's true. That is true and coming from Liverpool fan also. Vedant Deshpande says, new season, Mbappe still same old fraud. Spain mein bacha hai dhamal, sirf Yamal.
I think Mbappe is not the problem, but I think there are several problems still in Madrid, and they're all of an overabundance. These problems.
Rubendranath Tagorim says, Banat, ab dekh ye Sesko Fender kaisa unleash hoga. Yeah, people are calling him Sesko Fender and all. It's great.
What the fuck?
Samyak Mitra says, बहुत दिनों बाद मोहन बगान को हराने की खुशी in Durand Cup. 4 दोस्त से शेयर करते हुए also a small bribe to become an East Bengal fan. Azim, why not another underdog story which will eventually lead in disappointment? Done, sold. I'm East Bengal fan.
Whoa.
Oh, by the way,
That was fast.
we have to mention, I have to bring this up. So there's this Durand Cup thing is happening right now. Now India has qualified, the Indian national team has qualified for or is partaking in some international tournament. And a lot of the clubs that are taking part in Durand Cup are like, listen, we want to play and win the Durand Cup, and they're not releasing the players. So now today, or I don't know, in the last couple of days, the Indian football, and they just do this, huh? Indian football has an Instagram account called Indian Football, which is the official AIFF account, which is famously has put Instagram posts saying we are hiring men's national team manager. Uh,
Hmm.
and Javi has not.
Javi has applied.
Javi has applied almost. Now they have put out a post saying literally Besharam. They're like, following players have not reported for training camp from clubs. So they put from Mohan Bagan, Anirudh Thapa, this, that. They've put all the names saying these players have not come. We are having under 20, we are having camp for training for Indian national team. So why y'all are not coming? We request all players to leave their club and come. It's like one school notice board where they're like, following
Wow.
students have been noted for walking in corridors in between classes. Please report to principal immediately.
And they've done this publicly.
Yes, yes, it's a public post on their Instagram.
Oh, that is a sucks, yeah.
And they've done this for the under 23 team also, dude. And it is true. It like I wish maybe I'll research more of this for next week. But Indian football is in fucking disarray right now.
Yeah.
Like it's tragic what's happening. Like half the
Yeah.
clubs don't have a tournament to play in.
ISL is in limbo.
ISL is in limbo completely. In the midst of all of this, and FC Goa, that is basically no match practice, is now in this AFC tournament, and we have Al Nassr who's going to be coming over here, and obviously in the return leg they will go to Al Nassr. And just how do you expect any of these players to perform at any level if they don't have football to play? It's absolutely tragic what's happening to Indian football.
No, and it also kind of. I was talking to our common friend about this. So, like, apart from obviously the uncertainty that happens to players who are currently playing, it also sets back Indian football in another way, in a very like insidious way, which is that think of this like from the perspective of parents who have young kids.
Exactly.
When you see this kind of thing, you're even more not inclined to let your kid join football or go ahead in football. So it actually hampers because it literally this is like it is the definition of you may not have a future in this game.
You will not have a future at this
Yeah.
point.
So it's I hope it like and the thing is, man, like I refuse to buy the idea that such a populous country which has a passionate football culture cannot produce decent footballers. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
So like whatever it is that needs to be done has to be done from a top down way, and they have to be enthusiastic people who love and
Yeah,
believe in
just care
sport.
about football. I mean,
Yes.
you have to do that if you have to think of it as a 20-year project and be like, okay, this is where we start. We start getting good quality coaching from the age of literally 5, 6 years old, which is how it is in European countries, in all the countries that have football heritage, and then you build that grassroots system here. You can't have
and
this thing
I promise you, like the day that quality starts going up, there'll be a virtuous cycle where fans will
yeah.
then appearing, and then the whole thing just like takes off.
And
But like
listen, we're not saying that okay, Indian players are going to go suddenly from India and suddenly being playing for Premier League teams or whatever. But at least the top Asian leagues, you want to see Indian players going and making it into like a Korean league or a Japanese league or an
yeah,
Australian league. You want them to be play even for all said and done, your Qatari leagues and Saudi leagues. You want them to make that step at least till there. But it's really shambolic. I mean, all sports, honestly, in this country, the level of corruption and exploitation is horrific.
yeah, like that's so true. Like the fact that like our sports people they win despite the support, not
Exactly. Yeah.
because of the support. So it's even more credit to anybody who does anything honestly.
Yeah.
So pretty crazy.
Yeah, and all the more reason for anybody who actually does achieve something and win something, you should be very vocal and very supportive of these people whenever they do achieve something, because it's
Yeah.
really a task and an achievement to, I mean, make it anywhere as a sports person. There we have, hold on, we have a few, oh shit, there's quite a few. Huh. Then we had. Samrat Arora, who says thoughts on Madrid's fixtures and El Clasico. We'll finish off with this. Aditya Madhuri says, welcome back, boys. Just joined, been too long. Kautuk, what are the expectations of Real Madrid and Barcelona? Yes, we're going to talk about this once we're done with all the super chats. Vix Thunderboy says, मेरा आर्सेनल सपोर्टर दोस्त संतोष एक डच बंदी को बोला I can give you delightful night and he scored like it was a set piece. Interesting.
क्या बात?
Okay. Array Ayush Vetkar is here saying we'll take a played badly and won at Old Trafford instead of a played well and drew at Old Trafford. Kabhi bhi. Hey Ayush, don't forget all the decades where you have been on the reversal of this
Harry was not born
platitude.
those times.
Yes, but ठीक है, enjoy while you can. Anush R. Gowda, welcome. Thank you for taking membership. Utkarsh Gupta says Ekitike has no right to move like he does. Man, so good. Didn't expect it myself as a Liverpool fan. What a moment. And what a moment for Chiesa. Yes. Came off the bench, scored that volley.
Suddenly decided to stay at Liverpool after that.
Yeah, but I mean, this is like the kind of story, and this is why like these Sancho situations and all are so frustrating. But this is a guy who stuck around, barely played, and then is like, okay, you know what, I'm willing to give it a try. And the fact that the manager also then has the confidence to be like, okay, let's throw him on and see what happens, and he gets the goal. So great for him. And because he was really good before he came to Liverpool. It's pretty sad that it's not worked out for
he
him.
was phenomenal. I'd seen when I remember first seeing him when Ronaldo was at Juventus and he was a young player breaking
Yes.
when he was outstanding, and then he had some injuries which
Yeah.
completely dampened his
No, but
thing.
even after the injuries, like the season before he came to Liverpool, also like he was pretty decent. Okay, then we have Aditya Space says call YJR to see Monday. Let's see.
Yes.
I think I don't know, age gap for all these things and just vibe gap. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen much of YJR.
No, we'll call YJR at some point for sure.
Yes. Garnacho Tongue 1999 says you will see me soon. All right, Garnacho Tongue is a thing now. Akash Chakrabarti says, all I want from PL season is 3-4 way title race. Last few years have been pretty one-sided. Fair, that's a good thing to ask for. Anirudh Dhawan, our OG Oil Money member and Liverpool and Spurs fan, and way better than average Joe Frank. Don't care about whatever other narrative. If he doesn't get top 5 after Eze and a winger, sack him and get Ange. Are bhai, Anirudh Dhawan. This is very hot take. Alquin is back, says PL is back. Can't believe I'm hoping United can match RCB this year and not the other way around. How the mighty have fallen. At least we've improved. Well, let's see how we do next week anyway. Kalyan Chaube, Midlife Maza says Kalyan Chaube is the worst corrupt AIFF Babu. AIFF is killing Indian sport in football. ISL may not happen this season because AIFF want to fill their pockets. Yep. It's terrible. Anirudh Madhuri says RV takes immense strength for Liverpool players to play now. Proud of the lads and loves to see everyone celebrating using Jota's celebrations. Yes, this is true. And Pratik says, RV guys, great start of the season. Azim, would you take Ter Stegen as goalkeeper? I mean, when he is injured, probably not. What was the deal? Okay, and we'll segue into Madrid from this. But what was the deal with Ter Stegen having a huge issue with Barcelona? Because I think they had to do some jugaad to be able to register Rashford and Joan Garcia, and they were trying to do something of saying that no, Ter Stegen is long-term injury. So, what was the deal? Somebody can explain.
Yeah, even I've not fully followed it, but like essentially he also came out and said that, you know, I love Barcelona. I would never like he basically came out and contradicted the whole thing.
Yeah.
But what I want to talk about is Madrid. I have a few thoughts. Mostly they are this. I think we've done a fantastic job in recruitment. Like there were a lot of places where we needed to strengthen, and I think we've done that. Like we've properly gotten we've gotten a bunch of players. Like for example, I'm just going through the whole thing. We've added Trent Alexander-Arnold. We've added Alvaro Carreras.
Yes.
We have added Dean Housen.
Yes.
Gonzalo Garcia has been promoted.
And Mastantuano.
Mastantuono has also joined. Now, there is trouble brewing on the following fronts, right? The first is, say we retain all our players, right? Everyone that is there. The squad is extremely bulky, very, very, very big, and it's quality through and through. So our fourth, fifth choice midfielder is Danny Ceballos, which is excellent as a fourth, fifth choice midfielder. But that also means that that's how many good players there are, right, in the squad. So what that's going to cause is before we come to the squad stuff, the first problem that we're going to face is having a balanced team that takes the pitch and a team that is willing to work hard. Because like the last season, the worst thing that happened was Mbappe scored 44 whatever goals, but the work rate was terrible. And in the big games against the top teams, you get found out very quickly. Right, like because like you're fighting literally man for man, and if your men are not fighting, then you're at a disadvantage. We saw that against Arsenal, prime example. Like Arsenal is not the greatest squad, but they play cohesively much better than a Real Madrid. Right, you got like bashed. So that is one. The second thing is this overabundance. Right now, what that means also from a Madrid standpoint is we have a huge ego issue brewing already. Starts with Vinny Jr. Azim has been having contract talks since January. Okay.
How many years he has on current contract?
I think a year or two, something like that.
Oh, okay. So then it's required then, I guess.
It's required. And they've been having these talks, and I think 28 is when his thing runs till. But he's been rejecting it because they offered him 20 million. He said, no, I want historic number. Why are you not giving me historic number? Historic number is around, I think it's about 30 million, which they gave Ronaldo. Peak.
They should show him, you see who won this Ballon d'Or or what? Not you. So shut up and be not historic.
So he is saying historic now. I think like it's also because he's been shaken by this Mbappe appearance, because he was the face of Madrid and now I don't think he is anymore. Or at least he feels like he's not anymore. So that's one. The second is obviously this Rodrigo situation. Now, what is the Rodrigo situation? The Rodrigo situation is that on the right wing, you have this phenomenal player who's not been performing to the levels that he should be. Like he's never had a season, like he's had a 19-goal season, something like that. But he's never performed at the level that Vinny has performed. He's not, and he's definitely not performed at an Mbappe level. So there's always this sense of like feeling underwhelmed with Rodrigo.
I do. I mean, I think in general, I've always felt underwhelmed by Rodrigo. I don't see why he is a 90 million or 100 million player.
No. So, I mean, he's a 90 million, 100 million player in this market for sure. Think about this. Like, if Cunha is 70, then our man Rodrigo is at least 80.
I mean, you're talking purely based on numbers at this point.
No. I'm backing that up with the fact that he's a multiple La Liga winner. He's a multiple Champions League winner. He's got magic. Like, he has single-handedly terrorized Man City. So, the thing that he lacks is consistency. That's the thing he lacks, and he doesn't have take the game by the scruffedness that a lot of like a Vinny has or like a true game changer has, right? Like he's like, if the game is not going his way, then he starts getting deflated and like cranky and upset. But he's still a like freaking outstanding player. He's got enough. He's got a highlights reel that is worth. I mean, if that fucking Amrabat gets big money moves because of one reel, so bhai ka to hai yaar abhi. He's got at least one Instagram account filled with highlights. So he should leave is what I think at this point. And the reason he should leave is because you have more capable players. You cannot like a midfield which has I'm just going to read these midfielders out. Okay, just hear this list. Jude Bellingham, Camavinga, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Güler, Ceballos, Mastantuono. Like, and then on top of that, these are the forwards. You have Vinicius, you have Kylian Mbappe, you have Endrick, who's still around. You have Gonzalo Garcia, and you have Brahim Diaz. So
Yeah.
that's a lot. And Gonzalo Garcia, by the way, I think develop this guy. He gives you work rate, he gives you passion, goals, directness, all of that stuff. Fucking develop him. So if you get 80 whatever million for Rodrigo, I think maybe cash in. Maybe.
So City are the people who are linked. No, so if Savinho goes, they get Rodrigo.
Yeah, one full like musical chairs has to happen. But I think it might be time for Rodrigo to also leave for everyone's mental sanity, because I think like that once one ego goes, then it's a little calmer.
But
Then
he seems like the least ego out of all of them.
he seems like the least ego, but I think he's also the first hit he took was with Bellingham's appearance. And then with Kylian, though, it became like, oh, now the big trio is Bellingham, Vinny, and Mbappe. And Rodrigo is the fourth guy that they crop out of the picture when they post it. You know what I mean? So he's like, you can see it on his face.
Yeah.
He's not happy, right? He's often dropped on the bench for Brahim Diaz, who's offering at least a lot more dynamism, because Rodrigo is also not tracking back. So I think, so the question really is, how do you develop this team? Because even in, like, look at this now. Look at our fucking defenders. We have Carvajal, we have Militao, we have Alaba, we have Trent, we have Carreras, we have Asensio, Fran Garcia, Rudiger, Mendy, Huysen, and a guy called Diego Aguado. What is this?
But so
Like-
now Xavi ball is 3-5-2, no?
Yeah, it's 3-5-2. And
So yeah, then again that becomes, so obviously your front two without any debate are Mbappe, Vinicius.
Mbappe,
So
Vinicius.
you don't have scope for Rodrigo fitting in this first team unless he's doing the wing back Amar Diallo situation.
He's going to suffer in the team in general, and I think like I also think, by the way, like you want like a Guler on the pitch. You want like you want some of these people who can control the game and provide assists and all of that.
Yes.
So, and more importantly, I think I want to develop these players, because what is the point of buying all these like uber talented wonder kids and then having them rot and fall away
Yeah.
the wayside? Right?
Exactly.
Like
All your like Gulers and Brahims and all of that.
Rahims, your Gulers, your Endricks, and your Mastantuonos now. Right? ये कब खेलेंगे ये लोग? अगर
Mastantuono is also one River Plate, no?
River Plate. And you can't have like this bigger squad and then expect people to be developed and all of that stuff. So I feel like some
But
moving
then
on.
also on the flip side, like, you have to have a big squad because look at the crazy injury thing you had last year.
That is what has spooked us. And the second thing is that Real Madrid at a minimum play about 50 something games in the season.
Yeah.
Because they're involved in every competition, go deep into every competition. So you
At least now you don't have the Club World Cup in the middle of the season, which was that formality game you would have to play after winning Champions League every year.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about that. Correct. But I feel I mean, so basically the sum total was that. So that's two issues. And the third issue is basically this. In this Xavi formation, right? You have all of this stuff. I think I don't think you. So basically, Madrid don't historically do well with ideas coach.
They do. They need vibes.
They are a vibes. This is a vibes team. They are not very good with चल ये कर वो कर वापस आ अभी position में रहे. Position में तू मेरे को बोल
But it helps that Xavi has been the player, no, at Real Madrid. So it's not just rando manager coming. Like he comes with some weight of देख भाई मैं भी किया है ये सब.
Yeah, it does help. It does help, but I also think it will be a challenge for Xavi, because you want to extract work rate and all of this stuff out of an Mbappe, out of a Vinny, out of a like Jude and all these people. Like it's I mean, Jude is fine. Like Jude will still
Trent.
Yeah, your trends. Like it's an ask, and it's going to be. I think it's also going to be I think a moment where Xabi Alonso is going to add something to his own coaching arsenal, where like it's the classic thing where Guy goes to the Bayer Leverkusen where the pressure is like nil because they won nothing, and then you make that team win. So then it's easier. Well, I mean, like from a pressure standpoint, it's not
Yeah.
easy to win it and all that. So now you come to Madrid where you have much bigger egos, much bigger players, much more pressure, and you have to make it work soon. Like it ain't, it's not, you're not going to get like
Yeah, yeah.
rebuild and like you spend the money, you've got the players, you got to make it work. What we've seen so far is that the team looks much better. You can already see that the ideas are being implemented. It's not like, like it's not Amorim's, you know,
Yeah,
but
it's not Amorim. But yeah, I mean, obviously, because they've had the preseason and all to work on it, it helps.
yeah,
And they played Club World Cup also, no? Did they not?
yes,
With this same.
and I think it might have served them better than random friendlies where nothing
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
I think it's good. That they lost 4-0 is also good because then, chal, now you know ki
What
you
your
can't
limitations are
just,
also.
yeah, you can't just fucking rock up to the season and be like, where is the trophy? Let's go. You have to put in the work. So I'm very optimistic, very optimistic. I'm very happy with a transfer window like this. After I don't know why we had this Papa Perez got bitten by the Daniel Levy thing where he was just like, I'm going to only see out contracts and buy with no money and all of this nonsense. We splashed some cash, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, like I'm optimistic. I think we should win silverware this season.
Only
How
silverware,
many?
why not league?
No, league also. League also.
Acha,
I think we are contenders, and I think we can. I mean, I think we should push it to the absolute. Like there should be no fall off and all of that nonsense. Like I think that would be a disappointment. So basically, from a Madrid standpoint, the objective has always been to go into every season with wanting to win everything, and I think this season, you can say it more confidently that yes, we can challenge for everything and hopefully win 2, 3. That's too much. Win 1, 2 trophies.
Wow.
Yeah.
What first world problems to have. So now on the topic of talking about how Madrid have gone, splash the cash, all of that, then you have the opposite side of Barcelona, who have completely. So the thing that has been explained in the chat about Barcelona is that the goalkeeper Ter Stegen, basically they wanted to essentially get him to pretend to, or like basically come out and say that he's got a long term injury, because if you are injured for more than 3 months, 80% of your salary can be spent on other players, which is what they needed as a loophole to register Rashford and Joan Garcia.
Wow.
And also another thing which is quite tragic, which somebody brought up in the chat, is that because of the amount of FFP saving Barcelona is having to do, the cuts are actually coming into the Barca Femini team, where a lot of the players have been let go and they are currently down to like just 16 or 17 players. And that's it. And which,
And
just imagine, for like possibly one of the two best women's football teams in the world right now, for them to be like literally
no,
just being treated as the second
honestly,
cut rate team is very sad.
honestly, Barca Femini should start every game with 7 players and two goals down.
This is how
That's
we used
the
to start many MSSA game.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, then Ter Stegen came out and said, and he refused to sign a medical report confirming long-term injury, delaying Barcelona's attempt to register Joan Garcia, as Aditya says, which is the statement that he made, saying that. So what is the deal? Is he being pressured into being told that he's injured, or what? Is very, very
No,
strange.
I swear to God, like the amount of emotional blackmail that Barca does to its own players. ए भाई कट ले
Yeah.
लेना थोड़ा, ए थोड़ा
See, I mean,
कम पैसा
for
लेंगे.
all the high quality football and great talents, there's maha toxicity, has to be said,
Fully, bro. I agree.
mainly because of financial reasons. Just go ना टू, तेरे पास कितना ऐसे चार चार बच्चा निकलते ही तेरे एकेडमी से. Just don't. Why you have to get Rashford? Why you have to?
Fully.
Why this is just classic just this Gen Z spending कि यार मेरे पास रेंट भरने का पैसा नहीं है बट मैं आईफोन लेने वाला EMI पे. This is just this classic behavior. उस पे आईफोन पे Spotify सुनेगा मैं. This is just what Barcelona
Spotify
does.
look at.
He was being pushed out तो वो सर्जरी करवा लिया. Not even Flicks wants him in the team. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, but then I mean I would have said get taken to United, but अगर ऐसा injury situation है तो फिर नहीं चाहिए. But yeah. Okay, wow. On the 2.5 hour mark, friends.
Oof.
It was a
Long
long stream. Yeah, so much to talk about. And we got hijacked by Joel also. But yeah, smash likes before we go. Quick updates. I am doing a show in about 11 days' time in Singapore. Not
baat
bad.
hai.
We are half full for that show, but we were very ambitious and booked a 330 seater, of which we've sold about 150. So if you are in Singapore and if you have friends in Singapore, it's my new show. It's got lots of PowerPoint and graphs and diagrams. So you can please tell people. The ticket link is in the description. Also, tour has been announced for all the cities for September to November, which is Bombay, Pune, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Mangalore, Manipal, Ahmedabad,
Oof.
Gurgaon, Delhi. That's all we're doing for this year. And next year, hopefully planning Europe tour. So that'll be nice.
क्या बात है. I
And
have some stuff as well. I'll tell
and
you
there is
about.
a potential, maybe small chance at the moment, unconfirmed rumors that there may be one match screening coming soon.
Oh yes.
Unconfirmed rumors, but we
And
will
it
tell
may
you
or
when we
may
have
not
updates.
happen in September. It may or may not happen.
And may or may not happen in the Andheri area of Mumbai. May or may not.
May or may not.
We cannot. We are waiting for updates.
Yeah.
What do you have to plug?
Yes. So this is coming up with our new brand new show, which we're shooting for YouTube. It's
Oh.
called Tis Makasam Audience Edition.
Okay.
In this particular show, if you happen to be from Mumbai and you have a crazy, unbelievable story, then write it in to tismakasam@gmail.com and join us on stage. With this, basically, this show is going to be all about the crazy, unbelievable stories that people have and getting them out on YouTube. So that's what it is. So if you'd like to come be on stage, then please write me your story. If you would just like to come and see it, then it's happening on 26th, 27th, 28th September, and 10th, 11th, 12th October. Tickets are out. Book my show.
Nice.
So come by, get them. I think the early bird tickets are getting sold out pretty fast. So if you happen to be in Mumbai or will be in Mumbai during those dates, then buy your tickets now.
Oh, and also to plug a very different kind of event, guys, I would like to announce my comeback into the world of cricket because I will be playing in the Comedians Cricket League at the
What?
fucking Mohali Stadium. Imagine in Chandigarh. We're
What
playing
the heck?
25th and 26th September. I've started training and all. All the boys are taking it damn seriously. Huh? All Dudeja and Pant and Anirban and all. They've been doing net practice and all. I'm also going next week for nets practice.
Unbelievable.
I'm going to be coming left arm, medium slow.
What are your stats?
My stats are hopefully we'll bowl wicket to wicket and hopefully take a couple of wickets. I'm in the team as bowler. So yes, Azim ball bat wala, correct, very nice. That's what it is. Yeah, imagine Old Trafford and Mohali in the same year.
What a year.
What a year. But yeah, you can buy tickets to come for that, huh? So we have to fill up the stadium, guys. So you can go on the Comedians Cricket League, you can find on Instagram. If you want to come, full chill scenes रहेगा. There'll be commentary done by other comedians, all your Vipul Goyals and all these people come and do commentary. It's damn good fun. And mostly the comedians के लिए party होता है. But Mumbai का team, we take it very seriously. I'll tell you our Mumbai का team. I don't know what the starting lineup and all will be. But the Mumbai team has a very good roster, very good talent. We have captain Anirban Dasgupta, Angad Singh Ranial. We have Rahul Subramanian, who's been training. We have Siddharth Dudeja, Saurabh Pant. Kullu is going to be there. Then Munawar also, I think, will be there. Shashwat Maheshwari will be there. Shivankit, you would know from the TVF things. Um, possibility of people like Nishant Tanwar, Punit Panya, all of that also. Oh, fuck, I am doing a Roberto Garnacho. Shit. Team sheet
Our
being
stream
leaked.
has come full circle. If you stream
It's-
long enough, you turn into Roberto Garnacho.
Yes, shit. Guys, this is just the squad, guys. We don't know the starting lineup yet. I mean, this is just the people who are on the WhatsApp group. That's all. But yeah, this is the Mumbai team. I don't know. There's three teams. There's Mumbai, Delhi, and Chandigarh. So you'll have all your Upmanyus and Bassis and all playing in the other teams. So maja aega. It'll be fun. So chalo. Deepak Kumar, final super chat says, you call it scam, we call it loophole. Not only we that we sold our hotel to Blue Coat to comply with PSR rules. Take that right in your face. चलो अच्छा है मजेदार मजेदार
क्या बात.
okay cool but yeah chalo maja aega and also the entire thing will be streamed also live but if you want to come if you're in that area and want to come watch the match live it'll be fun to aa jao okay chalo goodbye friends take care we'll see you all next week smash a like please subscribe and thank you for watching the
4.
the 2 hours we have streamed 2 hours 40 minutes my god chalo
2.5.
goodbye friends 2.5 okay goodbye